Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Talk That Shit podcast, episode 17. What a week. Our boy, Jimmy Boy, aka the Lion King's out there, speaking the truth. Finally, will these ponies believe it? And I was like, yo, Dirt, yo, Joey, we have to go live right now. This guy's talking some shit. Ponies are hurting. They're trying to damage control this shit. And you know what? We have to talk that shit, man. So let me introduce the darkest person I ever know in the world. Let's keep it real. The darkest person I ever know in the world right now.
Come on.
You think Wesley Snipes, the Murphy brothers, Samuel L. Jackson, and these guys are the darkest? No, this motherfucker is Dirt Griggity. He's the darkest motherfucker alive. What's going on, Dirt?
I don't even know how to take that introduction, sir. But what's up, man? How you doing, my brother? What's going on with you?
I've been good, bro. You know, the last few days I've been a bit ill. I'm still a bit rough at the moment. Shout out to Sensei Tots. He goes auto HDR Dirt.
He upgraded to Dolby Vision now. He has Dolby.
Yeah, Dolby Vision exclusive to the Xbox Series X and
Fuck
S.
y'all, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a cool week. You know, we got it's decent news that's come out of it, bro. Some decent news. But the biggest one has to be our Jimmy Boy. So we're going to be talking about it. Yo, Joey, a.k.a. Johansson, swinging from branch to branch, collected them grapes. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, Sean? A lot of people angry because we didn't do a show yesterday, right?
I know, bro.
It's all right. It's all right, man. And we've been busy. A couple of topics, a couple of interesting ones. Will ponies believe? Sean, will they believe?
Bro, listen to me. We're going to get into it because Dirt did a good video yesterday. And trust me, some of them are still not believing, even from the horse's mouth.
Oh, man. Still ain't believing, bro.
Still not believing, man. Let me give a shout out to the chat, man. We got Struggly Rock. What's going on, man? The Angry Therapist. What's good? Who else is in here? Let's see. Sensei Tots. What's good, man? Shizno. Slim73. Fuck you. What's going on, guys, man? Look, it's been a cool week. But the best news had to come out, bro. And had to be something that the ponies hate to hear. They hate to hear when Jim Ryan talks. And I'm gonna give it there. You know, I don't think Sean Layden used to talk as much as this guy already in the first year or so. And he's doing a great job. We've been loving him, man. Yo, Shane, what's going on, man? Zero Requiem, what's good? I'm Mike, Bay Area, what's good?
Yo.
So we'll get into it, bro, man. Look, we gotta talk about this Jim Ryan stuff. Interesting stuff, guys. I'm sure some of you guys have heard what Jim Ryan was talking about recently in the interview he did. He was talking about PlayStation overall, like they're big games. These games cost $100 to $200 million. And for some reason, each generation only hits 10 to 20 minutes, depending on what game it is. Now, I'm going to go to you on this, bro. He talks about he wants to expand.
Yeah.
Why is it always 10, 20 when we sell 100 to 150 million consoles? And we've been in the console space for the last 25 plus years, but it doesn't seem to be growing. So we need to expand. And you did a great video yesterday. So do you want to, talk about it, what you were talking about yesterday? And some of the ponies in the comment section, even though you had the clip from Jim Ryan saying that we need to expand, we want to get bigger, reach more millions of people. So, brother, do your shit and talk that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. I did a video about the Jim Ryan interview. And to be honest, guys, I thought Jim Ryan made a lot of great points. I felt he was absolutely right in what he was saying. It's just that some people just don't want to believe it. And I have to say this. When it comes to console sales, over the years, consoles sell, the big consoles sell about 100. You know, we had the PS1 sold 100. The PS2 sold 155. Listen to me. That's the exception. People will tell you the PS2, which was a great console. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely great console. People always say that was a great console. That's why it sold 155 million. No. Listen, in 2000, I was working at Best Buy part-time. For some of you guys that's not in the States, Best Buy is the number one electronic store in the States, right?
I know what Best Buy is.
I'm not talking about you, motherfucker. I'm talking...
Oh shit.
So I was working at the front desk. I was the security guy, the one that checked people receipts. At that time, you would not believe how many people walked out of the Best Buy with a PS2 and the Matrix DVD. Yes, the PS2 was an amazing console. Do not get me wrong. It had great games. But that shit sold that well because it was a lot of people's first DVD players. Let's be honest here. It was the cheapest DVD, and at that time, DVDs was really taking off. So my point is that sold 155 million. The 360 and the PS3 both sold around 90 million. PS4 sold great, like 115 million. So what am I saying? What is Jim Ryan saying? These consoles sell great, but they kind of plateau. You're never going to see a console selling 200 million consoles.
Yeah, let me pull up a screenshot what you're talking about, because some of these guys may or may have seen it. And you motherfucker ponies, but I forgot to say this. You know what to do. Hit that motherfucker dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. This show ain't for you. There's a reason why it has Xbox in the title. Shout out to every one of you guys, Xbox guys and girls in the chat. Make sure when a pony comes, whoop them motherfucker ass and tell them to get the fuck out of here. Now, what are you talking about? I'll pull it up from Jim Ryan. Give me a second. Word for word, this is from Jim Ryan. This is what you said. So, brother, I need that dirt loop guy, please.
Right now, success with the current console model, a really great PlayStation hit. You're talking 10 or 20 million people, motherfucker, being able to play that game. Let me say that again. A really great PlayStation hit. You're talking 10 or 20 million people being able to play that game. I would love to see a world where hundreds of millions of people can enjoy those games. So let me go back, Shan. Let me talk his dirt. 10 to 20 million. We know PlayStation has some great exclusives. Spider-Man, God of War, all of those games are phenomenal. But let's
100%.
speak facts. A great game like God of War still only sold about what, 15 million out of 100 million PlayStations?
Maybe 20 max.
Maybe
Just
20.
about reaching 20
Spider-Man
max,
sold
yeah.
20, but Spider-Man was a pack-in game at one point. Ghost of Tsushima, a damn good game. I finished it. It was a great game. Only sold 6.5. Now, 6.5 million isn't bullshit. That's a decent number. But what Jim Ryan is saying, these games only sell between 10 to 20 million. And if you guys do your research, these PlayStation's games are very expensive. They have real actors. They have great voice acting. They have mocap, great stories. These games these games are expensive to make. So you guys have to realize where he's coming from. Now, I thought he was clear as day. He didn't specifically say PC or cloud, because I feel when he was saying that, he's trying to hint that, yo, they're already putting their games on PC and they will continue to put their games on PC because, damn, brother, they just bought a whole studio that's their specialty, putting console games on PC, porting console games to PC, as I say. That's their specialty. They're going to continue to put more games on PC. But I think in the future, when, I don't know, cloud is definitely going to be a thing. He put the emphasis on movies, right? Music. Movies and music are the two industries he mentioned specifically. Music. We can get our music anywhere, Sean, right?
100%. We could, from a phone, TV, even like the new AV receivers, bro. Alexa, you name it, bro. It's just everywhere.
TV, Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus. Same shit, right?
Fire sticks.
So Jim Ryan is not a dummy, man. So that after I did the video yesterday, when I'm pretty much saying some of the same things I'm saying right now, there was still some ponies in my chat saying they are not going to put their games on PC. What the hell is wrong with you people? They're already doing it. These guys are living in denial. This one guy in particular, then he started talking about PlayStation will not do a Game Pass type of service. First off, I never said they would. But second off, how can you sit here and say they would never do anything? You cannot say these companies would never do anything. Never say, yo, PlayStation would never put their games on PC. Do you remember they used to say that shit, Sean?
Bro, listen. Back in 2018 when I was doing other shows, I remember going against ponies. These are known ponies as well. Guys in the community that talk shit every day, even when even if they have to lie. Bro, they said PlayStation will stick to the traditional way. They stick to the basics, what works best for them. Bro, these games, this ain't 15, 20 years ago.
Thank you.
Like bro, it ain't 50. The game is changing straight up, bro. Everything, bro, these games are costing up to 200 million. And he's selling
Facts.
what, 10 to 20 million max?
Yeah.
Nintendo's a bit of a different story there. I know we don't like to talk about Nintendo, but their games, let's you made a great point there. Like when it comes to Nintendo games, like something like Mario, Luigi Mansions, or Zelda, there is no more cap, no voice acting.
There's no voice acting.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a lot cheaper. So them games are not costing 150 million. They might be costing up to 20 to 50 million probably.
Plus,
Max.
Nintendo exclusive sell about 30 to 40 million.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sean. Yeah, right. But that's it. See, that's the thing, man. They just have to. Right, everything is different now, right? Look at all of the things that we do: TV, music, video games. Nothing is traditional anymore. It's 2021. As a man that's 45 years old, if I would have told my black ass 15-year-old self, yo, in 30 years, you won't believe the shit that we gonna have. You can watch a movie anytime with a phone, on the phone. Press a button, a movie pop up. Video games, you don't need a physical disc anymore. The thing is, it's 2021. Yes, it's our present, but we're living in the future. If you were my age, we're living in the damn future, right? It's
100%.
our present, but it's really the future. So people got to stop thinking this is 2000 with the traditional way. Those days are gone, with the exception of Nintendo. Those days are gone. Go to a store and buy a damn CD, like a music CD. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go to a CD store and say, yo, let me get that new Drake CD. Well, you go to iTunes or Spotify, motherfucker. You know, so I'm just saying, man, people need to chill out.
Yeah, listen, like that. Back in 2013, when Microsoft brought out the DRM and digital and all that bullshit, bro, look what happened back then about digital games. Don't get me wrong, there's still people out there who like to have physical collection, and they're still doing that right now, bro. But you seen the change in the last 7 years. There's been a big shift into digital. What is it up to like 70 to 80% right now there?
Oh, absolutely, man.
So
absolutely.
back 7-8 years ago, people didn't want that shit. People wanted physical. But over 7 years, bro, a lot of things have changed. And PlayStation with the PS4 generation, even though it was a great success, these games are not getting cheaper. They need to make more money. And they're stuck on the 10, 20, 120 million consoles. PS2, like Dirt said, that was a bit of a special case because of the DVD player as well. On top of that, even though he had great games as well, the DVD player didn't make sense because that's one of the cheapest. And that was the same with the PS3. That's why they went for that Blu-ray, even though it hurt them at the start. That Blu-ray was the cheapest on the market, and that's why it was a great console, the PS3, as a media console. But that shit was expensive because of the Blu-ray player.
Yep.
But from now, the change is coming, bro. Digital is like we embrace it. Digital now, always online. We embrace it.
Fully embrace it.
We fully embrace it. And the PC stuff with PlayStation. Even when you have the clip out there, Jim Ryan is saying it out of his own mouth. We want to reach hundreds more.
Yeah.
They still don't want to believe
they
it,
still don't, bro. There's one guy in particular in my comment section. I said, he's like, yo, they would never put their games on PC. They're not stupid like Xbox. Stuff like that. It's kind of, I'm paraphrasing. We said stuff like, I'm like, bro, did you hear what Jim Ryan said? I put the clip in my video. He said they want their games to be played by hundreds of millions of people. And this guy said, well, if their games sell 20 to 30 million, he said hundreds of millions of people. That means over 100 million, dummy. How can he do that? Console sales plateau. I just mentioned several different generations where console sales reached, like the highest it reached is 155 million. And that was a special case, like Sean just said, with the PS2 being the first DVD player for tons of people, thousands, millions of people, actually. They plateau. Never will there ever be a console that sells 200 million. But I tell you what, there will be. There's billions of potential PC gamers out there. Well, let me take that back. There's billions of PC gamers out there.
Yeah.
There's billions of people that game on their cell phones
Or tablets.
with tablets. So just listen, brother. I told you guys, I am one of them guys that fully embrace technology. I love technology. I love, like, when my daughters need some money, I don't have to go to the ATM and get them some cash. Or here you go. No, I love I can Cash App or Zelle them or PayPal them some money immediately. I fully embrace current technology. Now, everybody's not like that, and that's cool. But sometimes it's inevitable. You got to roll with it. You have to roll with this shit. If you're reluctant to roll with it, you wind up being like BlackBerry or some damn body. So
You get
these
left
companies, these companies, they say, yo, man, but PlayStation ain't stupid. They're going to continue to have great games. They're going to continue to make great games. They're already getting prepared for multiplayer games. They have tons of multiplayer games in development. You don't think they see those multiplayer games making all that money? You don't think they see that shit? I mean, we joke and say PlayStation games are one and done. But if you really want to be honest, bruh, I love Ghost of Tsushima. I beat that bitch and never played again. I love The Last of Us 2. Well,
Great game.
I like The Last of Us 2. I beat that bitch and never played again. So you see what I'm saying? Their games are great, but once you play them, you finish them, you're done with it. So they need more. They need more. They see what Xbox is doing. They see what COD is doing, Fortnite, Apex Legends. They see that. Hell, because those games are on their platform.
Yeah, they know the numbers.
Yeah, they know the numbers. They see that shit. I'm telling you, man, PlayStation is smart. And you guys as PlayStation fans should be like, okay, you know what? They're going to continue to make great games for my favorite platform. And Yosapo said the J Ramy Studio, they're doing the games as a service.
It makes
Listen,
sense.
hate it or love it. It is what it is. I'm just saying, you're going to see less and less of these big blockbuster single player games that doesn't have multiplayer. I'm telling you right now, look at Ubisoft. They're already about to change that shit. Far Cry 6 might be the last single player game. I'm just saying.
Probably like what Paulie Baba was saying. Look, Jim Ryan is, bro. Listen, there's a reason why he's there right now. There's a reason why they're making all these moves with these studios.
Mhm.
If it's from the PC porting to the smaller studios, which some games are saying they're going to be making multiplayer elements in the new games. They'll probably keep the games like God of War, Last of Us, but they do need that separate income. And if they can't do it from the studios right now, they need to expand the market to reach more people. Like Jim said, hundreds more. These games are topping out at 20 million. Spider-Man's a fucking rock solid game, and they topped out around 22 million.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Out of 120 million, out of 120 million PlayStations out there,
Absolutely.
they'd rather have 40 million buy that game and have the game on PC or
Absolutely.
playable on a tablet, cloud, TV app, which cloud gaming is getting better. I know we don't like to talk about Stadia, but the tech in Stadia is fucking rock solid.
Yeah.
The tech is solid. Forget the actual company, but the tech is working really good.
Yeah, the tech is great. Yep.
And that's what they're doing. So, like, Joey, I'll come to you, bro. Let me give a shout out to Shizno. We got Paulie Baba, the blue one. Nine Lives, what's going on, man? We got Rain G4 as well. What's good, bro, man? Who else have we got in here? Amblix as well. Sapo, 99. Roken, Mike Larry. No, Mike Larry's down here. That's lit loud. What's
yeah,
good,
it's a
man?
loud. Yeah,
that's lit loud. But like, Joy, are you there, bro?
Yes, sir.
So you seen the clip from Jim Ryan. There's a full interview out there. So if anybody wants to watch that interview, you can watch it after the show. Just go on YouTube. The clip is there. The video interview is there. So Joe, you seen this clip? I know you've been in the community for a good few years right now. You seen the ponies saying that PlayStation will stick to the old ways. It works. Games are selling 10, 20 million. But when Jim Ryan comes out and says we will need to reach more, and the ponies are still in denial, what do you have to say about that, bro? First of all, with Jim Ryan's comment about hundreds of millions, is he making sense?
Absolutely, he's making sense. I mean, I think he's being responsible. I think he's be keeping it real. Now, if you want to keep it traditional, like the pony say, okay, let's start doing things traditional. Let's think this about it. There's a thing called inflation, right?
Mhm.
So your R and
Yep.
D for your PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, let's say it was what $4 billion, right? You think that's the same amount of R&D that's going to cost for the PlayStation 5?
Of
No, but the
course
things
not.
cost. But here's the problem. First of all, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be higher, right? Second, you're still selling the console at almost the same price
Hmm.
with inflation. So, meaning that you're still selling those 100 million people the same price console from 2, 3 generations ago. That means you're not making that much money. Your investment is coming back, that's true, but you're not making enough. You're profitable. But if you look at the numbers, you're like, every generation is getting lower and lower that number, even though you're selling a lot of consoles.
Hmm.
So that $500 console mark, that's not cutting it. $60 in the game, let's be honest too, it's not going to cut it either.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God microtransactions exist for most of these
Right.
companies.
Right.
All right, because a lot of these games, 7 million copies sold is not enough. Look at Tomb Raider. Look what how David Jaffe said like a few months ago. Like you with $4 million, you can make a AAA game back then. Now you need
Mm-mm.
at least 100 to make a AAA game. 50,000, 50 million to make a double A, and like what 10 million
A
just to
high,
make an
like
indie.
you can make a high quality double A,
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, if you look how life is going up, and thank God they're maintaining the console still in a reasonable price, they have to look for other venues to make their money, either for microtransactions, raising the price, but that's not cutting it either. So you have to look for other venues. You're close to 10 to 20 million copies sold. That's like the max of a PlayStation exclusive. Your biggest PlayStation exclusive, Spider-Man, which is the biggest sold, did it touch 20 million? I don't think so.
Uh,
I think it did.
yeah, I think it
Spider
hit
Man.
20, but remember, it was a pack-in game for a while too.
Okay, so let's hit 20. It made his money back, of course. But at the same time, next year, salaries goes up, bonuses goes up, life goes up. So the development of that Spider-Man 2 is going to be higher, and you're still selling that game for the same amount of price for the same amount of people. Eventually, that shit is going to collapse. So looking at Jim Bryan and look at what everybody else is doing, like doing Game Pass, going to PC, I think it's a responsible thing for your company to do so. Open up the audience.
Hmm.
If you're stuck at 20, it's like you can only watch the NBA finals in the stadium, but no other TV station can show it. That is the most
Right.
dumbest thing in history.
Good. Hey, that's a good. That's a good
I mean,
analogy.
you
I like
got some. You even look Madison Square Garden, awesome stadium, awesome arena. How many people can fit in that shit?
think about
Not
20.
20
20,
max,
20.
I think so.
No, it's max like 23, like
Okay.
packed. With ringside, like what, 24 maybe? That's it. You imagine that?
That's why the
Not putting
tickets
that
are
shit in, and
expensive.
you're not putting that shit in TNT or ESPN and other places.
Mm.
That's insane. You have to open up. I'm not saying put it on Xbox,
Of
ponies.
course not.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's a responsible thing for Jim Ryan and Sony to put their games on PC, to create a service like Game Pass, fix PS Now, put it available mobile. If you want your company to survive right now
Hmm.
or to make better games or just make better experiences, let them open up the gates. A lot more people will enjoy your games and cap for Sony. You will get more ponies in the world. That's a good thing, but you have to open the floodgates. Microsoft has done it too. They're looking at everything. They're like, this is not. Jim Ryan is saying it. The console model, and you said it. It's just stuck. It's stuck.
Yep.
The Xbox One. What was the plan to sell what? Goddamn ice cream, motherfucker. The ice cream. Xbox wanted to sell what 250 million consoles.
Yeah,
Didn't they say that at Xbox One?
200
It was
million
200 short.
Huh?
It was
200
200
million.
million short.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck?
I think that
I'm
was
like,
Donny D. Was that Donny D?
Yeah, man.
so that doesn't make sense, right? Like you're not gonna get to that number, but you want to get what makes money actually? Software.
Software and
So
services.
so why not put Spider-Man on every iPhone out there and see
Yeah.
what happens? Just see what happens.
Hey, and let me say this real quick. And you saw what Apple said. I mean, what the whole thing about Apple? They made more money than
Yeah,
all the gaming
I
companies
was
combined.
about to say that. I
Bro.
was about to say that. Look at Apple. Apple is making more money than Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo combined
On
without a
gaming.
AAA game, without a studio, without a nothing. The only thing they have is a whole bunch of cell phones, and
That's
they're
it.
taking 30% of out of everybody's money.
That's it.
They're pimping everybody out.
Everybody, listen. See, the potential is there. Yes, mobile games. Yeah, like us hardcore gamers, we laugh at mobile games. Candy Crush my ass, bro. They making billions off of that shit. Because like we always say, casual. There's way more casuals than there are hardcore gamers. And people, my mother-in-law be playing this casino game on her phone all damn day. We be like, hey, can you cut that shit down? Shit loud as hell. She be playing it all day.
Play casino game without real money. It was like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Yeah, but I'm saying the shit just Joe, you made a great point. Shaw, you made a great point. But it's just
But here's the other thing that scares me about mobile, and thank God xCloud is doing it that way. I remember when mobile was actually taking force, right? And a lot of experts were saying consoles are gonna die. Remember when consoles were gonna die and everything's gonna turn mobile? A lot of people, including me, were like, "Shit! Imagine they take away." Back then, Halo 5 didn't exist, but I remembered like, "Shit! I'm not gonna get Halo 5 as great as I want it because they're gonna make it into the cutesy Candy Crush Halo game." That's what I thought because every expert said the same thing. That was my fear, and that's the fear of most people. Like, oh, you're going to mobile, games are gonna be watered down, games are not gonna be AAA as before, games are this, and that because they want to make everything to mobile. And thank God, I'm gonna even put Stadia in this shit. Thank God they're making the AAA game streamed into your device because that's a future. That's the real future I don't want to see. That AAA games, AA games, and these extremely great indie games. They're doing these weird ass experiences, watered down just to fit the mobile market, full of microtransaction, full of battle passes, buy these cards, watch an ad every 5 fucking seconds. That's the future I don't want. But if
Yeah,
you're
bro.
if you're reaching everybody with cloud gaming, with a Fire Stick on the PC, and you're still
TV
having
app.
these AAA games, then I can accept that. But ponies have to accept that too, because if not, maybe you won't have a PS6. That's the truth.
it's the truth, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, what's going on, MJ? What's good, man? People are
And let's
talking that
cap a little
shit.
bit. Fuck you, ponies. There you go.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
being
them
too nice.
anyway.
I
But
was being too
listen,
fine. I was being too nice. I'm sorry.
no, this is we got. Sometimes you just gotta talk real, bro, straight
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
And these are the facts. This is where the future is leading. This generation now, the next 7 years. I know people are saying cloud gaming ain't it. Listen, we love dedicated boxes. That's why they're gonna still continue making dedicated boxes. But X Cloud will have a future. Cloud gaming will have a future. And I think by the end of this generation, cloud gaming will be like a normal thing. It'll be like a standard, like how digital games, DRM, always online was.
Yes.
Yep.
It'll
No,
become that probably in 2025, 2026.
there's another thing that I don't know. I hope I'm crazy. I hope this never happens again. But I see another gaming bubble about to blow up. There's too many games out there. There's a lot of trash out there too. And if you're offering a lot of things everywhere, there's going to be a whole lot of content without being, played, and a lot of studios will disappear again. So I think buying studios, like these big companies buying Sony, like Microsoft, buying studios, make these companies not go away. That's a good thing to me.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of studios that look look at next year, 2023. There's a whole bunch of games coming out. How many of those games will actually survive without a service, or people just not buying them because something else came out?
Definitely, bro.
It's getting
Makes sense.
crazier and crazier, and a
Mhm.
lot of these companies will disappear. So
I wanna,
they need to reach more people.
yeah, definitely, bro. Like what Shane just brought up now, because wait until X Cloud starts blowing up in India and Japan, and we know that they moved to Brazil and Australia, I believe, as well.
Mhm.
Listen,
It's
like
crazy to
example,
me. That's crazy to me. Now they just got to Australia. What the fuck? Like for real?
bro, there's time and process, bro. It's not an easy. It's not like a flick of a button, boom. We
Dude,
can,
I know, I get it, but back then, what 360 and Xbox One, Australia was the one of the biggest markets for Xbox. So
things
you're adding them
things
last? What the
change,
fuck?
bro. Things change, bro.
Hey, me, you talking about 15 years ago, bro?
Well,
Yeah,
not
things
even
change, bro.
Xbox One version. But anyway,
But that's the thing, bro. Even if say like X Cloud in Japan launches in Japan, Brazil, Australia, India. Let's say our X Cloud out of all of them countries combined, they get another 10 million customers. That is still growth.
Hell yeah, man.
That's still
Hell yeah.
growth. That's from like say you got like 25 million Game Pass subscribers. And let's say they launch this X Cloud now as it's rolling out. By the end of the year, maybe a year later, and they
Mhm.
get like 10 million from them four countries, bro.
Yeah,
That's a fucking bonus. That is growth. That is progress. What's
that's it.
going on, Paul? What's good, bro?
Hey,
Yeah, the
so
Emmanuel, what's good?
something Johannes just said that I want to touch on. He was saying the industry being like what's the word I'm looking for? Like it says too many games. What's the word I'm looking for?
Saturated.
Yeah,
oversaturated maybe.
oversaturated, right, with games. I understand your point, but I think it's all about the best content, bro. You know how many cell phone games there are?
Shit.
You know how many cell phone games there are, and all of them don't sell, right? So you have to have quality shit, and PlayStation and Xbox knows that, and Nintendo knows that. You have to have quality games that stand out. That's why they're investing so
I mean,
much.
you're right, but at the same time, look at Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider has a sell like, Square Enix said that they haven't been like
But
good sellers for them, and that's a
yeah,
fantastic
see, you
game.
got to realize what Game Pass is, man.
Titanfall 2.
Bro, you got to realize what Game Pass is. Game Pass is a service that they promoted. You can just download the shit. You don't have to buy it.
No, that's a savior. I'll tell you the
Yeah.
truth. That's a big thing. Look,
Just like these cell phone games are mostly free. Now they trick you to, to be they're addictive, so you want to spend more money. But just download the shit and play it. Just download it. So that's what Xbox
Simple
Game
as.
Pass. That's a huge benefit of Xbox Game Pass. If you're a subscriber, just play it, download it, and play it.
Yeah.
So,
the world is changing. Availability is being better. I mean, back then, if you didn't have a game, you have to ask to a neighbor of yours who had the game, borrow it. If not, get to a Blockbuster to get a game from that. But now, if I would have been what 5, 6, 8, 9 years old with Game Pass, Jesus fucking Christ, man! If I was lazy
oh
back
my
then,
goodness, bro.
and if I was lazy back
Oh
then as
my
a kid
god.
and didn't want to get out of my fucking room because I was playing fucking double dribble and shit like that,
Oh man.
I would imagine me having 2K.
Do you
just
know how
just by downloading that motherfucker.
you know how amazing Game Pass is? Bro, you were absolutely right. When I was a kid, I would get a game 2 to 3 times a year, birthday, Christmas, otherwise I would, like trade games with my friends, we would borrow each other games, things like that.
Definitely.
Game Pass, man, these kids nowadays, they just don't realize how great that thing is, man. Over 300, 400 games, man, just download and play. It's amazing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Look, like Jigga J. When it comes to X Cloud on the consoles, I've not tried it yet. I've tried it on my laptop, and I've completed the first Halo. I think the second one as well. Probably I can't remember. And honestly, it
Well,
was running really, really well.
I just
Really
hope
well. It was.
I just hope this xCloud thing actually turns out to be a hit. Like the service is actually spot on. Like, of course, it's not going to be one to one like a console, but it at least is good enough to compete online with like people on Halo or something like that. Because that's when you feel like the lag. That's where you feel it. You're like, oh shit. But at the same time, if it works and people are liking it and we're getting more subscribers and xCloud is doing so well that games are getting, more funding to make better experiences, then hey, go for it. Go fucking for it. I'm not going to be angry because of that. But me personally, I will stay with my console. I like that. I'm going to die like that.
No, hundred
Yeah.
percent, bro. Like what MJ just said, bro. Like what you guys just said. Because you're all talking if Game Pass was around when I was a kid. Because I'm here, me, man, as a kid. This is crazy, bro.
I
MJ's been
know.
playing. MJ, I know he must be is he be younger than us and that, but MJ's been playing games left, right, and center. The Yakuza games. He played Judgment, which was free on the weekend, bro. And the games he's playing, and like I said, a lot of these guys, including ourselves as well, bro. Games like games you wouldn't even touch, even though if you put
Dude,
3 to 5 hours in, bro.
what
Flight
did what
simulators,
did I just say before the
MLB.
show? I was playing Mighty Goose. That motherfucker is fire.
But
And I
would
was
you have
just
bought that? That's the difference now.
no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, and that's what it does, bro. It gives the opportunity for the smaller games. Listen, when a game like Call of Duty, Halo, Forza, or these when these games come out, people are gonna buy them. But when you see games like Mighty Goose, maybe some JRPGs that really don't hit, people will buy them. But when they come into Game Pass or maybe a service, it gives that game a better shot of people trying it and helps the developer.
Hmm.
However, the deal is,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Avengers. Look at Avengers. Got a boost. I
Yo,
mean, Game Pass is
Avengers,
great. Now,
no, no,
let's
yeah, go
go.
on, bro.
Let's go back to Jim Bryan. He's right what he said, and he's thinking about the future and the future of the company. Now let's go back to fucking ponies.
Yeah,
What
bro,
the
man.
fuck is wrong with you guys? Like for fucking for real, this man is trying to save PlayStation from disaster, and you guys are like, fuck him. Let's fire him. Let's keep it traditional. Let's sell. I don't know, exclusive games only on our side. And if you want to be
Nah.
part of our club, you got to buy our console.
Let me tell you.
Shut the fuck up, ponies, please.
Hey, Joe, I don't mean to cut you off, but let me say this. They're so arrogant. Do you know what this reminds me of? They're so arrogant, right? They're like, PlayStation has always been number one. They've always been dominant. Yes, they have. No doubt about it. But they're changing their strategy, and you guys should realize that it is a good thing. You guys should realize that. Perfect example. Blockbuster was always number one. Always number one.
Mm-hmm.
Until some competition came that did things a little different. Netflix. They said, yo, we'll just send this to your damn house.
Mm-hmm.
Blockbuster said, oh, we got nothing to worry about. We're going to keep on with our traditional way. And what the hell happened? Right? BlackBerry, another one. BlackBerry was the number one cell phone in the world. Then this thing called the iPhone came out. BlackBerry said, oh, it's stupid to type on your screen. Nobody gives a shit about an iPhone or a smartphone.
100%.
So they didn't change. And what happened to them? My point is, Sony sees what's going on. These games are too expensive. The traditional model is not going to work anymore. He just said that the traditional model is not going to work anymore. Pay attention, ponies. Stop being stupid.
If you don't want to believe Lion Ryan, listen to Sean Layton. Look what he said a few years ago. Things are getting expensive.
Bro. And a few years ago, he said that. Bro, this
Imagine now.
generation, these games are going to be ridiculous. They need to find other ways than for their games to be one and done. They need to expand. He said hundreds of millions of people. They want them on phones, on
That's what he wants,
PCs.
bro. Yeah, look,
That's
like
what they
what
want.
that's like what Victor
Look, look,
Allenstein
what is
he's
the main?
saying, bro.
Go ahead.
Not like what he said, like what you guys are talking about. To reach them hundreds of millions, you got to open up a bit more. XCloud, TV, streaming stakes. Victor makes a great point, and look, we all agree with that. And that's what Jim Ryan needs. He wants when
Oh,
you're a CEO of the company, you want to be the
Facts,
best of the
Victor.
best.
Yeah.
Straight up, you want to be the best.
but check this out. Sony is so lucky to be like worldwide brand. They're the biggest. They have brand recognition right now, and that's good. It's making their consoles and their games sell, and they're not close to bankruptcy. That's a fact. That they're doing good, but they can do better. But look how behind of the game they are, which they had PS Now first. That shit, nobody cares about it. Game Pass in less than 1, 2, 3 years has surpassed that shit like it was nothing. You guys, all your AAA bangers are making money, yes, but they don't have microtransactions. A game that sells less
Facts.
copies with microtransactions makes triple the amount of money that Spider-Man can make. Imagine if Spider-Man sold like I'm not saying because I like that most of the costumes you can unlock it on the game. But imagine if you had to buy them. How much money my Sony would have been doing with the costumes of Spider-Man. I'm not saying it's a good thing,
Hey,
but it just but as a company, just for them to be healthy enough.
hey,
Microtransaction. You can't. There's no microtransactions on God of War.
no, there's not. There's not even DLC.
There's no DLC. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Fine, you don't want to sell the costume because it looks bad. Then make DLC. Spider-Man made DLC. How many people bought that DLC? I can bet a lot of people bought that DLC.
Yeah.
I have expansions. I don't see nothing. Let Sony open up. I'm not saying put their games on Xbox. I'm not saying that. PC is not bad. Streaming is not bad. That's not bad. It's
Yeah, bro.
healthy.
See, look, let me say this right quick. Joe, what you're saying is a fact. Like we know that these games still sell. They plateaued, like I said before. The consoles are plateaued over 100 million. You know, they don't sell more than what they have in the past. But these companies are making more money as far as software than they have in the past. And because of that, well, the reason of that is what Joey just said. Microtransactions. Microtransactions is why these companies are making more money than they have in the past. Even though the game sales haven't went up and the console sales haven't went up, but the money has because of things like microtransactions. Games like Fortnite and COD and all those Apex Legends and those games. That's something PlayStation doesn't have, those first-party games with microtransactions. And I guarantee you, like, we know for a fact they're already doing multiplayer games. They're developing them right now. Like, yo, we need some of that money. We need some of that. You know, so you know.
The only thing that I want from Sony, if they're gonna go to that route, is be responsible for the microtransaction and the expansions. Don't be greedy like EA or Activision.
But they can be greedy if they want to, bro.
Yeah, but
Why not?
Why they can't be greedy?
do it well. What I'm saying is, how much shit do we talk about EA and Activision about that?
I don't talk shit
practices?
about microtransactions.
But you know they're greedy practices. There's a middle
The gambling
ground.
practices. Yeah.
Yes, there's a middle ground.
Okay, the gambling part, I agree.
No, but
It
what I'm
shouldn't
saying
be
is there's a
gambling,
middle ground. Don't go full corporate like fuck. There's microtransaction every fuck out of this. Like Capcom a while back that they had the whole DLC inside the disc, but you had to pay for it even though it was inside the disc. That's some bullshit. You understand?
Let me just bring this point of what MG and you guys talking about microtransaction. EA made $1 billion of Ultimate Team. Listen, my little brother, he plays FIFA. Like he plays 1 or 2 games once in the blue, like God of Wars or Hellblade and stuff like that, them type of games. But when FIFA comes out every year, he spends about, I put it in dollars, maybe $400-500 on the Ultimate Teams every year, bro. On that shit.
Let's not go so far away.
and he's one
That's
person.
dirt.
And he's one person that
That's what
he's
that's
one
what
person.
dirt. That's dirt. You still get that brown shirt, dirt?
No, he's talking about 2K. Hell no, I ain't got no brown shirt no more. See, look,
What did you do?
Okay, I'm like this with microtransactions. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like when people say these companies are greedy. I mean, what the fuck else are they supposed to be? If you can get away with it, You get away with it.
Yeah, you're right.
So, okay, microtransactions is something that I don't see it as much anymore, but I remember a lot of people saying that's bullshit. If a game costs $60, everything else should be no. This is the new time. This is the new day. Shit is different right now. And microtransactions is a part of the industry moving forward. These game prices have been the same. They just raised it to $70, but if you look at old Toys R Us sales papers, those N64 and Super Nintendo games were $70, $80 back then in the 90s.
Yeah,
So
bro.
let's be real. Let's be real. NBA 2K, microtransaction heaven. If you love microtransactions, NBA 2K is the game for your ass. Right? But it's like they're brilliant with the way NBA 2K is brilliant with the way they make you want to spend your real money. I told you guys
Really
the story.
smart, really smart.
Bro, you do not want to be walking around the city with a brown shirt on. People are listen, motherfucker, you can't play with me.
You're a bum.
You a bum. You have to buy some gear. You have to.
That's crazy, that bro.
It's
You
like
telling me
real
that.
life, man.
Man,
You
the
you
brown
telling me
shirt
that-
is literally brown shit brown.
Yeah, bro, they done that. Listen, they done that shit on purpose, bro. You know that, bro. They were telling
And
me
it
the story.
works, Sean.
He goes, I have to do it.
I told you the story with my boy, right? His first
Yeah,
time
bro.
playing NBA 2K online. Like this was maybe in 2019. We playing online. And I got some nice gear. The guys we're playing with got some nice gear. And he's up there with this doo-doo brown shirt on. And people roasting him. Like
Oh,
the other
shit.
guys in our party that he knows personally was roasting his ass. Because it was his first time playing online, right? They roasted. They was like, yo, bro, you gotta get some gear. We can't walk around with you. But it's a
The
video
community.
game. So what did he do? He said, Dirk. Bro, we in the party chat, right? With like 4 or 5 other guys. He texts me personally, no, Dirk, where do I go get some real gear? Because like he didn't want to say it out loud on the party chat, right? He said,
Poor guy, man.
Dirk, where I
Oh,
get some
man.
gear?
Come
I
on,
said, yo,
bro.
they gonna charge you real money. He's like, I don't care. He spent $20 real, bro, for some VC. So I'm saying it's like, but they make it to where you don't mind spending. Okay, I bought the game for $70. I spent $20 extra when I got the game, then another $20. I'm like, damn, I spent $110 already. But it's like, it's entertaining. So but it's my money, right? It's my money. I'm not telling you, yo, give me $20. No, Shan, you motherfucker, give me $20. No, it's my money. So I'm not telling you what to do with your money. But if you want to buy microtransactions, that you're well within your right. Can you imagine somebody telling you at a restaurant, man, I know you ain't about to buy them chicken wings. It's my money, motherfucker. You gonna tell me what to buy with my money. So that's how I feel about microtransactions. People like, microtransactions are not right. They're trying to make more money, man. And if you buy them, you buy. You don't, you don't. It's optional. So
But that's the thing,
but it's
bro.
a part of the game and feature.
No, definitely, bro. That's part of the game. Like, this is where when it comes to microtransaction, there is a way of doing it. Like a FIFA Ultimate Team, bro. Trust me, that's a nasty way of doing it. And
Yeah,
I think
I don't
they're
like the
gonna,
gambling part. Yeah. No,
yeah,
don't
they
gamble.
kind of make you gamble and you taking risk of getting legends and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's
It's the
bullshit.
whole pay to win. Pay to win, it sucks.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
You're
pay-
right. I
pay
agree.
to win
I
as
agree.
well.
Pay to win.
Getting gear, but it's how you do it as well. If you know what you're getting,
Absolutely. I
then
agree
it's
with that.
fine. But if you don't, bro, listen. Let's say you had that brown that shirt on, bro, but you went in there and you had to gamble, bro, to get you can't
I
pick your
agree.
own shirt, and they give you a yellow fucking shirt, bro.
Yeah, that's that bullshit. See,
That's
now I
bullshit.
agree
That's
with that,
gambling.
Sean.
That's
The-
gambling,
The gambling part is a bullshit because 2K has a thing called My Team where you
right?
gamble with the deck of cards. You hope you get a legend. Now that's but I don't like that. Like the same thing with FIFA, the same thing with Madden. They got these gambling things. Don't do that. Just when I'm playing 2K and I want to go get some clothes, I just get it. I go to the store, pick that out, and I buy it. So you're right about the gambling. I don't like the loot boxes and all that shit. Pay for what I want, not hoping I get some shit.
Yeah, bro, man. Joe, you have anything to add to this? Because this is a good conversation. Like, I know we're gonna talk about it. We'd rather talk about it as well. what dealer
I'm just glad.
mentioned as well.
I'm
So,
just glad that Jim Ryan is actually opening up, and ponies have to accept what the future is going to come in. Like it's going to happen. I don't know about day and date. I don't know about that yet, but it's going to happen, and you will accept it. You will like it.
You might
And if
not
you
like
don't,
it, but you
you may
better
not like
accept
it.
it.
exactly. I said it backwards. I'm
but
sorry,
accept it. You
but
pussies.
you better do it. You better do it because we're all dinosaurs, man. The things we don't like, it's gonna happen. And,
Mhm.
and eventually you're not. Eventually you're gonna be that old motherfucker, like back in the day. And dude, you better evolve, motherfucker. All right. I didn't like digital, and I'm full digital now,
Me either. Hey, Joe,
Bro, listen.
I was
Go
that
for it.
same way. I fuck digital. I'm 100% digital now, bro.
dude. I still buy Blu-rays and shit, but at the same time, I'm like, do
Mm-mm.
I? Why do I?
Bro,
I don't buy
Unless,
no
listen.
unless you,
discs.
I guess you get these obscure movies that for some reason nobody has. Like, why the? I remember my cousin was talking about a movie.
Bro, I wish
Like,
food was
no
digital.
streaming service has it, so he had to buy it in fucking Blu-ray because nobody had it.
Well, I don't
So
buy it. I wish,
those,
hey,
yeah,
I
those
wish
weird
food
cases.
was digital, Joe.
What?
I wish food was digital. I don't want nothing
Food.
physical no
Food.
more.
Talk about food.
No.
No, listen. Digital content and the change is happening. And we'll transition into this topic there. And I'll let Sue go to this, but we tell a story about this. Let me play this clip, guys. Shout out to every one of you guys, man. We had up to 60 plus so far. Shout out to you guys, man. Hit that like button. I'm gonna share a clip, and this is about the business of like maybe these companies are going like you've seen bigger companies buying like companies like Netflix buying a gaming studio, Sony out there buying studios, anime and that. And we'll be hitting the clip. This is from Dealer Gaming, as some of you guys may know. Let me play this clip, guys. 1 second, and we can talk about this. Do you see the clip, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it was announced, he literally tweeted to me and said, "This motherfucker he told us this behind the scene on this date, whatever it was." And yeah, it happened, right? But this, what I just heard recently, is so much bigger than that because Microsoft, their vision is for fuck everyone but me. I'm gonna get in every space, and guess what? I'm not gonna buy the publishers. I'm gonna buy the companies that own the publishers, and I'm gonna get all of their programming and their applications, and I'm going to get all of their entertainment as well. When it was announced, he literally.
So that clip there, guys. Listen,
Hmm.
do you want to tell the story before I let Joey go on this? Do you want to tell a story? A good few months back before the Zenimax deal, we were in a party with Dealer, and a lot of guys. I'm sure you guys in the chat. I'm not saying it's always 100% right, but you guys in the chat, you heard the rumors about Sega. We were hearing certain things, maybe a partnership, or maybe they might buy Sega. Maybe that could happen down the line in the future. But like, do you remember that party chat we had with Dealer that time?
Yeah, it was me, Sean, and Diller. And this was early 2020. I would say earlier, like maybe early summer of 2020.
Yeah.
It was during the pandemic. I do remember that quarantine. And me and Sean said, hey, Diller, maybe we think about Sega. He was like, fuck Sega. They're trying to get somebody much bigger than Sega. And at the time, I was like, who? Who's bigger than Sega, right? They're not going to get EA or anything like that. But so obviously, he was right because months later, they announced that they acquired ZeniMax. So we're not saying that he's always right, but he told me and Sean that personally in the Xbox Live Party chat. So maybe he knows something, man. I don't know when he had this interview. Do you know when he had this interview? Or was it last night?
Just last night, I believe, on Mavs.
So
So
all I know is that maybe we should. I don't know, man.
But like Joey, I'll go to you, bro.
Mm.
We're seeing companies like Netflix. They do a lot of content. Now they bought a studio that the people who made the After Party. That's the most recent games. When you look at Amazon, they come in. I'm just gonna put this out there for you, bro. When you look at Amazon, they have their own content and get into gaming. Google, well, whatever, yeah. Look at this. Look at the trend. Look at Apple, bro.
I mean, you can Google is. You can say Google because Google has what fucking
They don't have their own
YouTube.
content.
They have YouTube and they have
in that sense, yeah.
Stadia. Yeah.
Stadia.
Yeah, bro. But
I mean,
like,
they're in
when
there.
Yo, Joey, listen.
What?
Apple as well.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless how they do their gaming, bro, they do the content with Apple TV,
Mm-hmm.
and they do obvious with the game, and they do the gaming side as well.
On the mobile
Now
side,
what
yeah.
dealers talking about? Maybe we've seen Sony making moves,
Mm-hmm.
buying Crunchy rolls.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation now, like maybe it'll get better to doing dollar deals and all this kind of shit. Could you see someone like what he's hearing right now? This may mean nothing, nothing may come out of this. But could you see someone like Microsoft buying a big instead of like publishers buying the whole company and maybe changing Game Pass into something more? When you
Mm.
look at the competition with entertainment, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, do you think Microsoft might go down that route and put everything in one service like Game Pass? Maybe it come with some exclusive video content as well in the future, maybe.
Um, do I see it? It depends. If you want to go full conspiracy, you want to be
Of course,
realistic.
full conspiracy,
Let's
bro.
go
We
full
not to talk shit.
conspiracy. Okay. Okay. So we all heard the rumors that Microsoft apparently is buying somebody. To me, it's kind of like rain prediction. Like eventually they're gonna buy somebody, and it's gonna be apparently somebody big. Fine. But what dealer is saying something to me, it's interesting. Like they're not interested in buying the publisher himself. They want the company that owns the publisher. They want their whole
Properties.
services and properties and entertainment. And I'm like, okay, those are interesting words that you're choosing, because if I go, because the rumors Take Two make video games. I don't know what other services they have, but I know Take Two does not own a movie streaming service, or they don't own movie studios, right? They don't own TV like cable channels or anything. Or as I
Entertainment, yeah.
understand, they don't. And if you look to every big publisher out there, Sega, you got Konami, or anybody else, you're starting to see that these players are actually small to what dealer and even what maybe Microsoft wants. So when you start thinking about shit like that, there's only one company out there that is
Only
fucked
one.
up right now, that is in debt, but
How much,
has
Joey? How much in debt?
$170 billion in debt,
A billion.
that they wanted
Billion.
to sell a whole bunch of shit, and they couldn't sell. And they recently did like a partnership with another I don't know if it's a studio or whatever they are, to keep it afloat, and they still have that $170 billion in debt. People, I'm talking about AT&T, I'm talking about Time Warner, I'm talking about WB. They own streaming services right now. They have HBO Max. They have
Right.
game studios. AT&T has a telecommunication service with cell phones and all that shit. So if you think about it, as Microsoft, like, we want something big. We want something that will help us with our telecommunication part, with the 5G technology. We want to be on the mobile service part, and also we can be in the front with movies. We can have movie studios. We can have the streaming service. We can have all that, and you sprinkle a little bit on top. You also get some game studios. So if the father, the big daddy up there, like, you know what, I want to buy me AT&T, and if AT&T happens to own a few gaming studios for Xbox, and my son is gonna have fun with it, you know what? So be it. So my conspiracy is, if dealer's talking truth, because I'm not gonna say he's telling the truth or he's lying. I don't know if it. I don't know where he getting that information. I'm not saying he's a liar, but you know. But if Microsoft is thinking that fucking big, Microsoft, I'm not talking about Xbox, I'm talking about Microsoft. If Microsoft is thinking that big and they want to take over entertainment itself, after looking what the pandemic did to human beings went running for supplies, toilet paper, and subscriptions, video games. That's what we did, right? We went to the supermarket to fight over toilet paper, get food, and watch TV and play video games all day. So if you want to capture entertainment like that, I really think that is going to be AT&T, or at least taking the whole WB Time Warner division out of AT&T so they can pay their debts. And if you think about it even more, a U.S. company won't be allowed to be sold by another foreign company, right? So they will never allow AT&T being bought by a Chinese company. But by Microsoft, The U.S. government actually likes Microsoft. So if they called Microsoft to buy TikTok, I think the U.S. company will let this purchase happen. Like, what? Dude, they have $170 billion and look at Devin. Devin made a chat. Like, Devin, how much would the WB cost? Like a whole AT&T. I don't know. I really don't know if you buy a company that has debt, if that reduces the amount of money you have to pay them. I don't know. So they're worth 260 billion plus the $170 billion in debt. That's over $400 billion. I swear to God, Microsoft, I'll give you $500 billion. They stay with everything. And Devin came with a crazy math like 2 trillion minus 500 billion. And like, wait, Microsoft is still a trillionaire. I'm like, then Microsoft can do it. That's my conspiracy theory. If this is as big as they think it is, I think Microsoft can buy AT&T and stay with everything.
Yeah, personally, before I go to you, Dirk,
Yeah,
man,
I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I could say
No,
I'm talking
bro.
a lot of shit right now.
No, listen, bro, listen. I know dealer's not gonna lie over that. If someone's told them something, is that someone telling me something, and I'm telling you guys this is what I heard? You know I'm not lying, regardless where the sources come from. As a person like me, I'm not gonna lie to you over that. I'm not gonna make that bullshit up, and I
Right.
believe that anyway. But like, I brought up a good point to you before. You like, Sean, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. But you
I
were
don't know,
like,
Sean.
No, but here's the thing.
go on, bro.
This is the last thing I'll say. Who is a big company that has entertainment that is willing to be bought? Just name me one.
That's true. That is, yeah.
Just name me one. And somebody in the chat, they give me one. Take Two is too small. If you think that if it's like the whole entertainment, the whole infrastructure, Take Two is too small. Who else is out there? Are they gonna buy Disney? They're gonna buy Netflix? Think about it. Think about it, man. Oh, unless they're buying Sony, that'll be hilarious.
Yo, MJ, yeah. Otis, Bandai Namco, just let us know what else do they have. Some more information on that, please. People are saying
Yeah,
Paramount. I'm talking about the gaming division as well.
They don't have a gaming division. Paramount don't have a gaming division.
Paramount has a gaming division.
No, I said they don't.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't. Yeah. So like that, I know like when this shit was going down, just in general, like what Netflix. When you bring it up, bro, now when you bring it, like, let's talk about Sony. They've been buying Crunchyroll, all this animation stuff on that.
Mhm.
I think they're looking into the future. I think they're making it like TV shows as well. I think they made a partnership with Netflix about a certain game as well, I believe, or something to that extent. But then, like when you look at Netflix, Amazon, Sony, all of these guys, like Netflix is coming to gaming. Amazon has launched their game, the MMO.
Mhm.
Then you got Apple doing their own shit. All of them guys have gaming. I know it's Netflix just started, but they have their own media content as well, and
Yeah.
that is something that Microsoft is missing. If they want us to get, I'm assuming that when Netflix launched their new game with that what was that team called again? They bought after the guys who made After Party.
I don't remember the name of the team, but yeah,
No, but
the developers are after parties,
yeah, I totally forgot. Night Studio or something. I
something
think it
like that.
was. So I'm assuming that they will put it a part of a package deal or something, what you pay for right now. And I think that's what Microsoft is missing. Besides from gaming, they might be thinking we might need more to hit that make the service more entertaining because a lot of people do love watching media as well.
Mhm.
Let's be honest, a lot of people love watching media. But if you can
Absolutely.
bundle that into a fucking service that comes with gaming as well, it might entice more customers, just regular customers, casuals. So look, we
Yeah.
get some great content, but gaming is there as well. Like that,
Oh, that's a
bringing
good point,
this,
Sean.
bringing this forward right to you now, bro. What do you reckon? Like, I brought these ideas, I brought this up now. Does it make a bit more sense on what dealers talking about and what we've been hearing? Like ACG's talked about a big publisher, a big announcement. These guys are announcing something, but what do you think, bro? Is it possible?
Well, anything's possible. I mean, because Microsoft is one of the most richest companies in the world. But I think you said something very interesting when you said that. What if they want to, buy all of WB, right? They have the gaming division. They also have, HBO Max. What if they say, HBO Max is going to be a part of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate?
Mhm.
As far and as well as this content they have. dropping, or maybe they continue to make these DC movies and those bitches drop on HBO Max. I don't know. There's so many possibilities with this thing that I just don't even know what to even think anymore, bro, because we know Microsoft can do it. That's the thing. That's the thing. We questioned before, would they buy a publisher? We questioned that, but then we saw they would. Now we're like, damn, would they really do something like this? And they can. See, that's why we're talking about it so much. That's why we're constantly talking about acquisitions and shit like that. Because damn.
But okay, maybe Microsoft buying AT&T is a bit of a stretch, but if you look the whole journey with AT&T and Warner Brothers, right? They've been struggling to maintain a little bit. They don't even know what to do with them. They have this huge debt. Then now they merged, or they did a partnership with Discovery, right? And Discovery, there's murmurs out there. They don't know what to do with the gaming studios. They don't know. They're creating a whole bunch of. I mean, I'm not saying it's a mess, but I don't think AT&T would not be willing to sell just the Warner Brothers division. And Microsoft, yes, somebody said in the chat, like in 2013, Microsoft kind of fucked up the whole media thing with Quantum Break TV show that never came out, and then came out on the game, and it was horrible. The Halo TV series that was 10 years in the making, and now we're barely getting it.
Yeah.
But one thing Microsoft have never had is experience inside that media. Microsoft is a software and technologies company, right? They're trying to expand, and it hasn't been easy for them. It hasn't. It's not like Sony. Sony has a fucking movie division that makes movies, so it's a little bit easier for them than Microsoft. So Microsoft, if they want to be inside that conversation, movies and all that, you have to have a movie studio, or at least a company that is in charge to distributes movies. But if you can't create one, and if you're not good at it, why not get somebody who is? And if that person or that entity is actually willing to be sold or help you out, fuck it, do it. And if you look at everybody out there, Warner Brothers is the only one that is like kind of struggling. And if Microsoft has the money, so fucking be it. So fucking be it. I still don't know who else is a better fit for Microsoft and Xbox right now than WB. Every single crack and weakness that Xbox and Microsoft has, it could be filled perfectly with WB. It's extremely rare to see that situation. Like, they are the perfect fit. It's fucking peanut butter and fucking chocolate or jelly, whichever you want.
Peanut butter and chocolate. Oh,
people like peanut butter. Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
I know a lot of people like peanut butter and jelly.
You cut me off last time, you POS.
It's just perfect. Still, again, I'm asking the question again. Who has everything that dealer is talking about? Name me one. Go ahead, POS. Go ahead.
Yeah, Joey, and I'll name you one person.
Hey, Joe, you cut me off, you POS. You made me forget my point.
No, like that.
Shit.
Dude, this is WB, man. You know why I'm so fucking... Because I love fucking DC, bro.
The only
and
thing...
yes, it's perfect. I'm sorry, but it's fucking perfect. You get WB, you get HBO, you get Cartoon Network, you get Adult Swim. Motherfucker Xbox will be owners of Rick and fucking Morty.
See, but that's the question I have, though. I understand the WB Games part, but Microsoft isn't involved in any media like that. Like,
that doesn't mean they don't want to.
Yeah, true.
Listen, guys, we know for a fact that WB Games were up for sale. We know that from Bloomberg, I believe, as well. So there's something going on. Like Joey's bringing up their debt as well for like 170 billion. And Joey?
Yeah. That's $170 billion in debt. And
so
they're worth
really
260.
Yeah, so
more than half are in debt.
Yeah, like what's going on R&B as well? Other Zinc, what's good, bro?
R&B?
Yeah, but listen, I'll bring it back to you, bro. It's interesting. We know it's for sales. We know that WB Games they for sale with no like time bonus. All the AT&T are having problems as well. It's possible, bro. Put it underneath one banner. Imagine that I said to you, bro, look, Game Pass Ultimate. Play on your game, you play on your PC if you want. You
Mhm.
can it comes with Xbox Live, the monthly games goal. You can play
Mm.
on xCloud, get the games day and date, all that bullshit, bro. Imagine adding something like say for $20, you might get something like that. Maybe more with some TV services as well. Maybe part for
Right.
Game Pass. You still doing the gaming part, and I think that could hit more casuals, a lot more people possibly because a lot of people love watching TV shows or movies, entertainment, and we know for a fact that what Joy was saying that the AT&T is trying to sell some shit. They're trying to sort out the house. And the way dealers talking, which I believe him, I don't know about his source, which he told him last time about Zenimax or something bigger, which he told us private in the conversation DMs. It's possible, bro. I do believe that there's something big is happening, and the only one that's really big with gaming and a bit of media, it seems to be WB at the moment.
Yeah. So like you just said, TV is huge right now, bro. Like, what is everybody talking about? A damn TV show, right? What's the name of that shit?
Squid
Squid?
Game, Squid Game,
Squid
yeah.
Games, yeah.
It's huge right now. So I don't know, man.
I
I'm
mean,
at the point I just
let's
don't
put it
know.
this way: just
Yeah, I mean,
imagine paying, like you're watching HBO, right? You're watching HBO, and there's an ad out there like HBO Max, whatever, blah blah blah, a month, right? And on the bottom says you also get access to Xbox Game Pass. It just says that, right? That's to me, that's perfect synergy. Like, fuck it.
hey, man,
If you get
No,
one service,
listen.
you get the other.
you are
Once,
cutting me off like Other Zinc was
Be-
on like
oh
Mr.
my
100
oh
show the other
shit,
day.
oh shit.
No, shout
Let
out
me.
to Other Zinc. I'm fucking with you, bro.
What's going on, bro? Listen, Victor Alistine. I'm not sure if you were here early in the show. I'm not saying dealer knows everything, bro, but he does have a bit of sources. And some people will tell him stuff. Before the ZeniMax deal, me and Dirt were in a private conversation with him on Xbox Live. We were talking about Sega. What do you reckon, dealer? We've been hearing about Sega. Is it possible that Xbox or Microsoft will buy Sega? He goes, fuck Sega. Think bigger, he said to us. And this was a couple of months before the ZeniMax deal.
Yeah, he said bigger.
He goes, think bigger. You're there. You my backup, bro. You were there, bro.
Yep. I saw it and I heard it when my yeah.
I'm not saying this is not gonna happen, but listen, when you want to make moves, when the competitions are, bro, you getting Netflix guys who makes movies and TVs are buying gaming studios. They're not gonna sit around. Cloud is gonna play a major part in the future as well. And to get that all in one service, I believe that WB Games, imagine them studios. There's some great studios there. And let's be honest, them studios are being quiet. I know they're going to be showing something on DC Fandom, but a lot of the studios there, they're being quiet, bro.
Yep. Yeah, they have, bro. And you heard the story about NetherRealm, because they would usually do a Mortal Kombat game, then an Injustice game. So, like, the rumor is they're not doing Injustice 3 because they're not sure what the hell is going on with WB. They just don't know right now. That's what the rumor was a couple weeks ago. We saw going around Twitter. They just don't know. So they're working on another Mortal Kombat instead of working on Injustice.
That tells you a lot. That tells you
That
a lot.
tells
Like,
you a lot, bro.
Ed Boon is like, you know what? We're not going to touch a DC IP until we know.
Right.
What's going on. Yeah, no, like other thing. I know you talk about 2013 TV, and one of the problems was that was a problem. No, showing the Xbox and doing all that bullshit with the Connect, which Connect was cool. Don't get me wrong, but they focused too much on that. But this we're talking about game. We're talking about the WB games. But the way people are talking about, they might need to buy not the publisher, not the studios. They might need to buy the bigger part of the company. It's possible, bro. Like Microsoft ain't playing around right now. They understand what gaming is a part of the future for Microsoft. Xbox is a pillar in Microsoft right now. There's a reason why Phil's at the seat. There's a reason why Satya Nadella, even though if he's not a gamer, bro, even though he wears a Halo Infinite, at least he's talking about Xbox and gaming.
Mm-hmm.
That is massive coming from a CEO, the guy who made Microsoft like top tier, the second richest company in the world.
Yeah.
And it's possible, bro. WB, we've been hearing about their studios, or maybe something more will come out of this. We'll see, man. Emmanuel, what's good, bro? Pointless view, what's good, bro? We've been hearing so much that Square Enix, this, that, man. There's so many rumors going around. But if there's one guy I've gotta agree, like with when dealer has his sources or when people tell him things, I would say probably eight times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, he's probably right, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I think the whole point of this is think bigger. We thought Take Two was big, and we're like, shit, it's not gonna happen. Square Enix is big, Sega is big, but they're talking about something even bigger than that, and you're like, holy shit, what could even be bigger than that?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro, man. Look, they want to sell a service, bro.
They
don't
want to
give
sell a
fuck, bro.
service. That's what it's
They wanna
about,
s-
bro.
Let me ask you guys something. How much does HBO Max cost over there?
This is like $10 a month.
Oh, me?
For any of
Like
you guys,
some-
because we don't have a HBO
No,
Max.
I paid
over
for
there.
the whole year, so it's I paid what? I don't even remember. I
I
paid
pay
for the
like
whole year.
$10 a month.
I paid for the whole year at once, so I don't even remember. My shit is due in fucking December, I think. I don't remember.
So that's not bad. Say, imagine they managed to buy like some part of Time Warner or something. $15. Then imagine that comes part. Imagine say, look, you paying $10 a month for HBO Max right now, paying $15 a month for Game Pass. Imagine they said to you that $20 you get HBO Max with it as well. You saving yourself $5, bro.
Yeah. Hey, it may be right. I pay $15 a month. Not he's yep. He's right. I pay $15 a month for HBO Max.
Oh shit, bro. Listen, if they could put that part of one package, bro, push people to like $15-$20, bro. That is new customers coming, bro. Straight up.
Wait, HBO Max has ads? I didn't know that.
I
No,
do
don't-
pay
I don't-
$15
I don't
a
get-
month though.
I don't get ads, so maybe I'm paying. I don't know. I just paid a year. I'm like,
I pay
fuck it.
$15. I mean, yeah, I pay $15 a month.
But like I know, but I don't want to keep harping on this. But others think you're 100% right. Microsoft tends to be ahead of the game, and it does hurt them at the time, and most of the times. But I feel like they're probably in the right direction right now with the cloud
Mhm.
gaming. They know what they need for the gaming, like for Game Pass and gaming. That's why they bought 23 studios. That's why they bought a publisher, and they're gonna keep buying. They said they're not gonna stop. They're looking at guys like Amazon, Netflix, Google getting into gaming. They don't want when it comes to the cloud tech, especially. They don't want to. They don't want to lose out on that. They want to
Right.
be leading in that shit, bro. Straight up.
We also have to think how Microsoft thinks. I mean, they got into the gaming space just because they didn't want Sony to occupy the living room, right? So if you're going by that mantra, by that way of thinking, Microsoft could be thinking, we are in gaming right now. We're investing in gaming, but we're not getting the living room because Netflix has the living room, HBO has the living room, right? Amazon Prime has the Prime Video has the living room. You got Apple TV. You got all these. There's a whole area that Microsoft is not getting money from, like at all. And if Microsoft is that big and smart and hungry as they are with Satya, maybe they are saying this shit right now. Maybe they are like, you know what?
Or maybe
Why don't we have a fucking movie studio? Why the fuck not? I don't know.
And like Joe, like maybe they're saying this, like Netflix has this, Paramount Plus, HBO Max, Apple TV. How about we get something like that? But we also offer high quality AAA games with the same subscription. So that's something to think about, man.
Bro, that'd be crazy. Look, a lot of people will who may not game at all. They might be paying $10-$15 like you did. And they look at Game Pass, and if this does happen or something like this does happen, they look at Game Pass for $15 or maybe $20 if it does move up at the time, which it will in the future, I believe. They look at it and they go, for the sake of $5 extra, I can play these games. Maybe the kids might want to play cloud gaming on a TV app now.
On the TV without
We're
a
not
console.
talking about without a console. That's a Fire Stick. When whatever stick they come in the streaming stick, but a TV app. Next year they talked about it. Tom Warren and these guys have talked about next year the Xbox is going to be pushing TV apps out as well.
Yeah,
So
and
this is possible, bro.
That's all they need is a TV app. No physical anything. Just an app just like Netflix on your TV, HBO on your TV. Just click the damn HBO Max or whatever app. Then you have the movies and you have the games all on the same app. Just press it and play. That's how it has to be. No physical console, no like USB drive. Just click and play. Cloud.
I think we're still reaching, but at the same time, I think this is really possible. Man, we got fucking Nintendo making a Mario movie. They're going inside the
Come on,
Mario.
bro. Yeah.
They're
Crazy,
going
innit?
inside the movie business, right? You think Mario's gonna stop there? No. Apparently, Legend of Zelda is gonna be in the movie, and then when you check, they have a whole Nintendo movie studio because they have great IPs to make a lot of kid movies. They have theme parks, for God's sakes. Sony already has a movie studio. I think this is the next natural step for a company like Microsoft, and that's the last thing I'll say about it. Because and then I'll get too sweaty, and then I'll think about Batman, and I don't know what
You'll get musty.
Yeah.
No, but that's the biggest entry. When you look at that, bro. But when you look at that, man, a TV app, just for casuals, they could see this like, let's get this and that's it. Kids game. There's a TV app play, bro. They don't give a shit if it's 30, 40 milliseconds lag on it. Kids don't give a shit about that.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Do you know satellite radio? When satellite radio first came out, nobody gave a shit. You know why? Because you had to physically install the satellite radio in your home, your car. You have to install it in your car or your home. Nobody
Right.
wants to do all that shit because most people are stupid, right? When satellite radio, Sirius and XM took off, was when this came with your car. It came with your car. The only thing you had to do was call them and start a subscription. That's when satellite radio took off. So the easier it is, the quicker you will get subscribers. Like Xbox Game Pass coming on TVs as an app. All they have to do is sign up for a subscription, and they can just play those games through the cloud on their TV. Maybe they'll have to buy a controller. Maybe they can play it with their remote, which would be shitty, but whatever. You know, so I'm saying that's the easier you make these things, the quicker people will subscribe, man.
Yeah,
Or
that's interesting.
convenient.
Yeah, bro. Like Victor says, because I think it makes sense to get a company like AT&T to future-proof their ambitions. And it's, bro, listen,
Yeah,
there's a lot
they
of
want to get a
properties, bro.
company that has the infrastructure. They're not gonna get something from zero. You better have something with infrastructure. And there's no better people out there. I'm telling you, man. This must happen. I believe
Hey, Joey, calm your ass down, man.
Take
Calm
two ain't
down.
happening, but WBA is happening.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Hey, show that pic, man. Tell Joy to calm down, man.
Yeah, Joey,
Yes, sir.
from Papa Clump himself, calm the fuck down.
You see the way he lets you calm your ass down, man.
Nah,
Dude,
look,
if
it's
this
amazing
happens,
how-
all of you should bend the fucking knee in front of me, motherfuckers. All right,
Talk that
I'm
shit.
the only one still talking about this shit.
Bro, listen, if this shit happens, I don't give a fuck if it's 6 o'clock your time, whatever time is my time, bro. If I'm available, we're going fucking live. I
Bro,
don't give a fuck. Bro.
Listen, if this shit happens, it could be 2:00 in the morning, my time. Call me, Sean. I'm getting out the bed and I'm going in the basement and we doing a podcast.
That'd be crazy, that bro. No, that's great conversation. Honestly, we know. Look, listen,
By the way, can you do polls on the chat?
I can't do it. I don't think so, bro, because I'm not. No, I'm not
Goddamn.
there
They
yet,
have
bro.
1,000. Yeah.
Motherfucker, get subscribers, motherfucker.
Oh,
Hit that
damn.
like button. Share,
Damn, man.
subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel, you motherfuckers. And you motherfucker ponies. You know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your organic ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.
Oh.
Pussies. No, yeah, bro. Listen, this was a good conversation. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, there's so much. The chat's getting involved as well. So many possibilities. And guys, look, listen. Who would have thought someone like Netflix would buy a gaming studio, bro? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
They're busy making TV shows, and like Squid Game is killing it right now. Everybody's talking about Squid Game right now. Extraction is coming out this year. They got a Rock movie coming out this year.
Yeah.
They're doing so much moves, and maybe this is why there's so many people out there, these companies, trying to hit them. Look what's happened with Tencent, bro. Tencent is killing it, bro. They got a percentage in the Bloober team right now.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that I hate it when these ponies say this. They go when like a CEO comes out and said, "Listen, we're not for sale. We have no intention of selling." Then a couple of months later, Tencent or someone will come and say, "Yeah, we acquired 25% of the business."
Exactly.
It happens all the time, bro. That.
Yeah. All the time, man. Because like I remember Insomniac said, we don't want to sell. Next thing you know, hey, Sony bought them, bro. Job security is important.
Oh shit! Ghostbusters Afterlife got reviews, and they're getting a 9 from IGN. Woo!
Talk that shit. Yo, I hope it. This is a decent movie because I think a couple of people have seen it. Not like
That
me,
makes me
guys.
fucking happy. Wait, when? I didn't even know that movie was coming out. Like, I didn't.
It's not this month.
But
Next month.
what date? I don't even know. Look, I like
Who gives a
Ghostbusters.
fuck?
All right, people in this. I like Ghostbusters. So shut the
Bro,
fuck up.
the last one was dog shit.
With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chicks,
it
that shit was
Yeah,
trash.
It
Oh,
was
shit.
horrible. It was horrible.
That was
My
horrible,
my
bro.
daughters did like it though. I did take them. So.
That's expected, man. Straight up. Man.
Open ass.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
After I left the movie theater, I was like, "What the was that?"
Did you go to the movie theaters,
Yeah,
bro?
I
At that
did.
time, my wife
That's
and
all
I, we
yeah, I
was
did.
going to the movies every weekend, bro. That was what we did, and that was one of the weekends. I was like, "Oh, that shit was," because I love Ghostbusters myself. You know, I love part 1, part 2 was okay, but I love the
1, 2.
franchise.
I got both of them in Blu-ray and DVD, and I got the video game, like the 360 version and the HD version that came out on.
Yeah, I
Xbox
bought the
One.
HD version, but I bought it, but I still didn't really care for it.
No, it's really good, man. It's really good. Just give it. I'm not gonna say give it a chance. It's really the third movie if you think about it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they really, because there's a documentary inside the game saying like basically the whole script of everything is in there, and it's really great. I love it, man. I like Ghostbusters a lot, man. And I'm glad the movie is actually being reviewed well, man. I
That's
didn't
good,
know
bro.
I didn't know when it was coming out, but now that I saw the reviews, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to the movies and watching. I'm taking Derek, watching.
And when it's coming
Ghostbusters.
out?
I don't know. I'm looking for it. Right now.
I think it's October or November time or Christmas. It's this year stacked with movies. So
I
there's so many
still
coming out.
haven't seen Venom yet, bro.
Oh, fuck that. Just
Me
watch the
too,
after
as well.
credit.
I've
Just
seen that
watch
shit,
the after
yeah.
credit. You're gonna be good.
No, but that's what it will.
83 in Rotten Tomatoes. Holy shit.
That's pretty good. That
November
That's pretty
19th. What the fuck? That's too far.
we know the
I
movie's
know the
ready.
movie was
It's-
done because it was supposed to come out last year.
Why are you getting reviews a month before?
That's
Man,
how confident.
Maybe
They
they're
must be
confident.
confident.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a Halloween type of movie. What the fuck?
Don't worry about it, bro. We'll move along, bro. And
Yeah.
Joey,
What's up, man?
we're gonna continue, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm sure he's in the leagues for Gotham Knights, Suicide Squads.
Yes, I did.
What do you
Oh,
reckon, bro?
shit.
The in-game, I think they were in-game pictures, screenshots, or whatever the fuck they are, bro. They're looking quite nice.
I know.
What's your take on that, bro? DC fandom.
Game of
Within
the
what
year.
next week? I'm gonna
Next
stream
week,
that as
of
well.
course.
I want to stream that as well, bro.
Let's
So
stream that motherfucker.
we'll be streaming that because they're gonna be showing Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad.
Wait. What day? What day? Because I'm going back to
Yeah.
Saturday the 16th.
Shit.
What time, you jive sucker?
I think it's a Saturday.
God damn.
It was a Saturday last time.
It doesn't matter. If you're gonna stream it, I'll try to be there. But anyway, I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. I love DC. So whatever comes out, I'm gonna say game of the year. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
And you're gonna say game of the year no matter what it is.
No matter what.
No matter what it is, game of the year. Fuck it.
Yo, Emmanuel, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Shang-Chi, I will agree with you with that. But Space Jam 2? What the fuck,
come
bro? Come on.
He said Space Jam 2. Come on, Manuel.
Space Jam, what the fuck? Oh, it's a fucking.
Come on, bro. Emmanuel, you the homie, bro. But come on, bro. Shang-Chi
You know
is a
what?
fucking great movie.
I still
I've
have
seen
to
that
finish.
shit.
I still have to finish Space Jam. I still like the first 40 minutes, and that's it.
The movie, the Space Jam is okay, bro.
It's okay, man.
It's okay.
Great
bro,
special effects, you know.
Shang-Chi is a fucking good movie. Joey, you need to watch it, bro.
I know. I just.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. Let's go.
But like you sent the screenshots for Gotham Knights. Was it last year we got to see that gameplay?
Yeah. It was
Yes.
last year. at that same show last year, the DC show or what is it? The
Fandom,
comic
DC
show.
fandom.
Yeah, DC fandom. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy to see you gonna stream it. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that game was looking nice. We know that's WB Montreal's making that game, and this is a co-op game. So I know. Look, listen, as a Batman fan, we want the Batman game.
Yeah.
I know. In that
Fuck
trailer, it says-
Spider-Man.
Oh,
and I know in that trailer it says Bruce Wayne is dead, but we know that. We know what
No,
Bruce
you're
Wayne
not.
is about.
You ain't killing
We know.
Batman.
We know
Fuck's
what
wrong
it's about, bro.
with you?
Because it shows you what happens in the end of Arkham Knight. You know how he did that shit. So that's what it shows you. That's where it continues from. But these characters, this is a co-op game there, and the game was looking pretty good last night. That was early, I think, pre-alpha footage. They had an extra year and a half. Maybe this game is coming out maybe April, May next year. Are you looking forward to this, the Suicide Squad or the Gotham Knights? Which game are you looking forward to? Both of them.
sure, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, like you said, I wish it was Batman, but hey, these are some characters that we all know, so I'm looking forward to the game. Also, Suicide Squad because Rocksteady's doing that, but I do have to worry. I mean, well, I am kind of worried. Like, why is taking them so long? Because
It's a
Arkham
long
Knight
time.
came out in 2015. And this 6 years later, is this some Halo kind of shit? I mean, what's going on, bro?
That's the thing, bro. Maybe if you
I think it's just budget. I think they don't know what's going on. I remember between 2015 and now, they sold to AT&T, so maybe they had budget problems. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, man, is Ray joking when he said Fast 9 is the movie of the year?
you're ready,
Ray, what?
you're
You
ready.
serious? Please don't take me serious.
You're ready. Listen, bro. Don't start that shit, bro.
Ray,
It's
man, you the
about
homie,
family.
bro.
Stop that shit. There you go. It's about family.
Yo, come on, bro. You're
Miss
ready.
Pretty. Hey, there comes a time in every man's life.
I think I would
You
accept
sound like
Space
Sherman
Jam
Cook
now.
there.
I think
I know
I'll
that's
say
what I try to
Space Jam.
sound like because I want to do the picture.
Yo, no, you guys are crazy, bro. Yo, listen, I want to do. Once we move on to the next topic, you guys talk about your movie of the year. I want to hear that shit, bro. Straight up, I want to
Who
hear
you
that
talking about,
shit,
us?
man. No, the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Once we move along, bro.
What's y'all movie of the year? Ray, there comes a time in every man's life.
You got what's going on, Miss Marvel? What's good?
98, 99, 100.
Miss Purdy.
Come on, man.
You guys are stupid.
Miss Purdy.
Miss Purdy. There comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Purdy comes to time in every man's life. We just got to sit back.
Yo, that's stupid. Let's go,
Okay,
man.
so let's see some of the things. Ben Smoking said Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I loved it.
Hold on,
I
hold
fucking
on.
loved it.
That movie is fucking amazing, but can we consider that movie like new? Well, yes, it is.
No, who gives a fuck?
It ain't really
Yes.
new, bro. In different parts is.
Yo,
Other
Jordan,
than said
what?
Shang-Chi.
Did you see the fucking movie? Dirt? No, Dirt. Stop it.
What?
That shit ain't nothing like 2000 whatever fucking Josh Whedon bullshit. What it was?
Bro, it's a lot of
Eh?
scenes that was in that one.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Not as much.
Bro, of course
Did
not
you
as
see
much.
it? It was not the same movie. It's
I saw
not the
both
fuck-
of them. I didn't say it was the same movie. I said there was a lot of scenes that was from that movie, though.
Oh, because that was Zack Snyder scenes.
Yeah, it was Zack Snyder scenes in the Josh Whedon version, but they had to reshoot some things so Josh Whedon could get credit for it. Weldon, what the fuck his name is, we get credit for us, but it was a lot of
Did you like
similar
the movie?
scenes. What?
Did you like the movie?
Yeah, it was cool.
What do you mean? Yeah. Did you like it a lot, or just it was okay to you,
It was good, man. What you want me to do? Suck it off? I said it was good.
motherfucker? Don't talk shit about Zack Snyder and Justice League.
There goes some times in every man's life. It's pretty. Mortal Kombat.
No, fuck. I
No,
was
bro.
disappointed when I saw Mortal
Yeah, I was
Kombat.
a
Man.
little
I
disappointed.
was like, I
Black
can't
Widow.
Yo, really. Listen, bro. Yo, really.
Black Widow, no.
Yo, really. Stop. Yo, really, he's joking. He's joking, bro. He's playing now, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This year movies kind of sucked. So,
Yeah.
like
listen.
I mean, Shang-Chi is great.
Shang-Chi's a fucking great movie. For
Justice League, Zack Snyder is great.
I loved it. But listen, bro. Listen, my brother. Listen, boy. listen. Let me repeat myself, Joey. Listen.
Talk, motherfuckers.
Motherfucker, listen. No, Shang-Chi is a solid movie. For that movie that didn't get advertised as much compared to the other Marvel's movie, that was a fucking great movie. Original. Music was beautiful. The scenes, the emotion, the story, the characters as well, and some of the action scenes. CG is questionable here and there, don't get me wrong, but that's the first movie they did. And I think they were kind of skeptical about that movie. But that movie was a hit. So shout out to Shang-Chi, man. I can't wait for the sequel. Oh, Willy's in Wonderland. Yeah, Nicolas Cage has been making some crazy
Was
movies.
that when he was fighting the puppets and shit?
Actually,
yeah, the puppets.
I didn't even watch
movie?
that
A lot
shit.
of people were saying that movie was amazing, and I didn't see it. I haven't seen it yet. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. What's the name?
Oh, that Willy Wonderland movie?
No,
Pig.
There's a
My
lot
brother
of
goes.
people
My brother
saying
goes. It's a good movie. My brother goes.
a lot of
"It's a
people
good
are like,
movie."
"Yo, Pig is a good movie." It's like John Wick, but with a pig. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is that? It's
Yeah, Joe
dramatic.
Blow. When it comes to Dune as well, bro, I
Dune,
really
I
hope
don't
that's
know.
gonna be a good movie. Oh shit, Sapo.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah,
That was last
That
year.
shit was ass.
I did like it. I did like it though.
Dude.
Give me DC. Suicide Squad was this year. That's not bad. That's a good movie.
I like Suicide Squad.
No,
You know what
Suicide
movie
Squad
was
a good movie.
trash? That I went like I want to see it because I wanted to see it because the trailer looked interesting and it was ass. Tomorrow War from Chris Pratt? That movie is trash, man.
I heard that was
Bro,
good.
that's a TV show. That's a TV Amazon Prime shit. That bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is it? Was so dumb, that movie, man. Horrible.
Bro, listen. There's some great movies that are coming out this year as well. Next year's listen, there's only one movie coming out next year, and that's the Batman.
Yes.
Straight up. Nothing else
The
is
Batman.
touching that.
The King is back.
The Batman, the King is back. Gotham Knight returns.
And apparently the Batman movie is a horror movie.
Yep. Andy Serkis, I think he plays Alfred in that, and obviously he has a close relationship with what's that director's name again, Joey? What's his name? I forgot. For the Batman,
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves, because he did Planet of the Apes as well with him.
Correct.
So Batman is
He's a-
going. It's gonna be a horror movie.
I mean, people who have
psychological
seen like early
movie.
screenings, they said it's not like a regular Batman movie. It's darker and it's a kind of a horror movie. So they're comparing a lot to Seven, which I'm like
7.
Batman 7. Hell yeah.
That detective work and all that, the killings.
Holy shit!
Bro,
Who's the villain?
The Riddler.
The
Now,
Riddler
don't
and,
laugh because this is the Riddler.
Penguin.
If you know the Riddler could be actually fucked up.
Who's
Penguin
playing
as
the
well.
Riddler?
I don't know the name of the actor, but
he's
he could be.
Let me look it up.
He's a weirdo.
Shit.
Like
he's a weird character. He's come in that movie with
Have you seen There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis?
that's the one. There will be blood, bro. Him and that guy when they have that fight at the end.
I never saw that.
It's a bit of it's not the most exciting movie, but just the performance in that movie, the acting in that movie, it's fucking great from both guys. You know what I mean? That's definite, man. Look, fuck you, Matrix this year as well.
Oh yeah,
I
Matrix.
can't wait.
I hope it's actually as good as I hope it is. Like, because sometimes they can fuck it up.
Colin Farrell is playing Penguin.
Penguin,
What?
yeah. He's
Yeah,
in the video.
but people don't recognize him. Like he has a costume on, but it's not like not like Danny DeVito. It's like he has a fat suit on. But if you look pictures of him, which you can only see them on leaks, it doesn't look at all like him.
Edward Nashton, that's the Riddler, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the name.
okay.
I think. Yeah.
So
There's
this
about
actor,
3,
I've
4.
seen him in some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's about 3, 4 villains in that movie. So the Batman, they're gonna be showing the new trailer as well. So I can't wait for next week as well.
And also, finally, we're gonna see the trailer of fucking Black Adam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Black Bro, it's gonna be a fun. Hopefully this week, bro. This Saturday,
It's actually
is
gonna
it?
be fire.
It's gonna
I
be
should have
fire,
been
bro.
Black Adam.
You know what?
Listen.
Burnt Adam.
Should be Dark Adam.
Well done. Overcooked Adam, motherfucker. Here I go.
Oh man,
That's some funny shit, man.
we're gonna see that, and we're also gonna see the Shazam trailer too. The second.
There's a
part.
lot of good because obviously with the pandemic and some things are held back, pushed back. There should be a lot of content and obviously 2 games, Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights, and maybe the Mortal Kombat game will
Hey,
be there as
we're gonna
well.
see a teaser in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you're right.
So 3 games gonna be there, guys. So make sure you join us this Saturday as well.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Adam's family. What the fuck?
Hey, Ray Ray.
That's the time everyone's there.
There comes a time in every man's life.
That's some funny shit, bro.
Little Larry, what's up, man? I ain't seen Venom yet, man. I want to go see
I
that shit.
just watched the after credits. I'm serious. The movie is short as fuck. Like you go to the movies, you're like, that's it? It's over? Yeah, it's over. And then
But the after credits is
the
fire.
after credits is like, if the movie is a 5, the after credit it's
Like a
fucking
5.
It makes it an 8. The after credit alone
Oh, okay.
is like, holy shit. Like I'm look, I don't want.
Well,
I'm
don't
not gonna
say
spoil
nothing.
it, but just watch the after credits.
Yes, I can.
99.
Yes, I can.
You're stupid, bro. Yo, listen, Jenkins. What if I'm a boy Philip shows up? Bro, if he shows up at the DC fandom, bro, we're gonna be losing our shit. Imagine that shit, man.
Oh man, if Phil Spencer showed up at DC Fandom, boy,
Oh,
y'all
man.
have to put a damn muzzle on us because we're gonna be talking so much shit. It ain't gonna be funny.
Yeah, man. Listen, I love it, man. When it comes to like gaming, even like movies, and you guys are talking in the chat, us guys I just love the topic, bro, man. It's just amazing. We'll just finish up with one more topic. The 007 is out as well. Yeah, Ben X Moken.
Oh, yeah.
That's out as well. So many movies, bro. The Twitter Spaces, fuck them Twitter Spaces. You know what the fuck goes on Twitter Spaces? They be tweaking, twerking, whatever you want to fucking call it.
That very said we will be twerking if Phil show up at DC Fandom.
I will. Like for real. Fuck it.
Yes, okay.
Yes, I can.
No,
Yo.
Larry, it comes a time in every man's life. Honestly, you gotta work. Yes, I can. 98, 99, 100.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
love that shit. You stupid, bro.
Amateur.
Yo, we need to clip that shit. Yo, you're struggling. Yo, Wick. Phil Spencer dressed as Batman.
Oh,
That'd be some
shit.
bloody shit, bro. Yo, listen. When Phil has an interview, still has to be at the Game Awards, which we know he's gonna be there doing some shit. Imagine he comes out with a Batman t-shirt, bro.
Oh man. Don't
Oh,
do that to
shit.
me. Oh shit. I might
But
get a
anyway,
heart attack right there.
do you know what? I love this topic, bro. Let's close it off there. I remember I was doing a video call to you, and you were watching a game, a 360 game, bro. Stranglehold.
Yeah.
That game, bro, is fucking amazing.
Love
Wait,
it.
what game?
Stranglehold. John
the
Woo's
fuck is
Stranglehold.
that?
You never
that's a
heard of
movie.
it, bro?
No,
No,
it's a
that's a
video
game.
game on the
I don't-
360 PS3, bro.
Shit.
You never play that game. Listen, watch on
No.
YouTube. That game is, let's say, Corridor is action packed. They're talking about I would love it. Yeah, Ben X, yeah, Chow Young. I would love to see the BC game from 360 to come back. Games like that, them games are amazing. Even if they got the 4K boost, auto HDR, I really hope they come back. But have you seen this leak about OG games coming back? The 7
Yeah.
games. I should have had the names. I forgot where I put the fucking list. They're talking about 7 games. I think something about November time. Talking about 7 OG games coming back, BC compatible. So, have you seen the list, bro? Do you remember the games?
No, I don't.
No, I didn't see the list. I mean, I've heard about it, but I ain't see the list. Well, you got the list, bro?
Let me see if I can find it, bro.
Wait! You guys are capping for Stranglehold, dude. Have you guys seen this game? What the fuck is this bullshit?
Bro, the game is
Man,
fucking
that
amazing.
game was fire back in the day.
I'm looking at the gameplay. What the fuck?
Bro, the gameplay is fire, bro.
So Hansel, it comes.
Go on, dude.
So Hansel, there goes a time in every man's life. True crime. Yo, wait. True crime was the shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's the shit, bro.
Part 1
These are
and
the
2.
games. So look, Tip Diamond is right. So Dead or Alive 3, Dead or Alive Ultimate, Spectrum Warrior, Gladius, Chicken Little. Oh shit.
Yo, Chicken Little is actually, I think, like a rare game. Like not rare, students, like rare. So I think it's worth money.
So,
not gonna lie.
And there's another 2, Advent Rising and Gun Valkyrie. So these are 7 games from the OG Xbox. We might not care as much, but the 360 generation, bro. I always talk about this generation being one of the greatest ever. And this is not only the 360, even the PS3, because of the games that were getting made back then. They took a lot more risk. You had trilogies back then. Gears of War trilogies, Uncharted trilogies, games like Stranglehold, Ninja Blade, and all these games. There were all sorts of games, Mass Effect trilogies. So many great games. Project Gotham as well. Great games come out. So like these OG games, I know you might not care as much, but at least the team is still working on BC. And I'm really hoping that is there a specific game from the OG Xbox that you might want to play again?
Man, there's a lot of games I would love to play again because let me tell you, man, I'm one of those guys that does occasionally like to play an old game. Not saying I'm going to put in tons of hours in the old game, but sometimes you just like to play this old game. Oh man, I used to love this game. Like I played Dead to Rights, like recently. Shoot him in the nuts. I played, man, this game was fire, bro.
Yo, Joey, there comes a time going there.
I'm about this game because I still got my 360 hooked up in my bedroom. But anyway, there's so many games, man. I just wanted to play again, not just because of the games of music. I used to love the music, man, and it takes you back to that time. And if that time when you played those games, it was a good time in your life. Yeah, I remember these games. I remember that game. So I love the backwards compatibility thing. Because you think about music, man. We go on YouTube or Spotify or YouTube Music or whatever, listen to some old shit from the 90s or even meet some shit from the 80s. And you think about, I used to love this album. I used to love this song. So to play old video games, I love it, man. Like I said already, I'm not going to put in tons of hours in these games. Like I bought every Splinter Cell game. All them bitches was backwards compatible. I bought every single one from the original Xbox to the 360. Every one. And I started off playing the first Splinter Cell on the original Xbox. It still looks good. And it upscales these games to 4K, bro. It really does. So this is something I just like to do, man. And I do plan on eventually going through those games. I wish they had achievements, though. I know the 360 version.
I want Def Jam back and I want the 50 Cent game back.
Hey, that first 50 Cent game was great. I never did finish that, man. I never did finish that.
But that's the thing, like, Joey, is there a game? I'm not talking about OG games, but maybe from the 360 generation, they still continue with BC. We've seen the resolution boost, FPS boost. Is there a game that you want the team to look? Listen, when a game like Fight Night Champion got BC, that game looks incredible because it's getting a bit boosted, auto HDR. Bro, the game looks great, bro. That's a 360 game. I know it came late in the generation, but that game still holds up till this day. Till this day.
I mean, if I think about it, because I don't really know the whole list of 360 games and OG Xbox games that are there, but I really want Marvel Ultimate Alliance like 1 and 2 to be backwards compatible again, because you can't play both of them. None of them. You can't get them digital. You can't, because you try to put the games on the disc and it just doesn't work. They don't read them. So I want those two to come back. Those are two that I have in mind. That and mostly the first one. The first one is it's next to that PlayStation 2 and the GameCube version. The Xbox version was the better one because it had exclusive players like Hulk, and I think Luke Cage was exclusive too. So those two
But
games,
that's yeah, bro. That's the thing, bro. Like I've been playing the PS2. Like there it goes. That Jet Li game is a fucking dope game. It's called Rise to Honor, and I love the Jackie Chan game on the PlayStation One, bro. I'm playing that Jet Li game in 4K on my Series X with the PS2 emulator. That game still holds up. It's not the greatest looking game, but with that 4K boost, bro, it looks good.
Iron
And I'm
Mike,
enjoying it.
do they work? Because I've tried Ultimate Alliance 2 on the Xbox and it just doesn't run it. I can only play it on my 360. Because if it's true, then I don't there's something wrong. Then my shit then.
That's interesting. I need to take a look at that, Joey.
Yeah, most likely I gotta check it. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm playing them games, the PS2 emulator, bro. Rise 2 Honor, like, there it goes, you fight with the right controller stick. And that game is dope, bro.
Yeah.
It still holds up. It's like the lesser version of, like, Stranglehold or something like that. But you still fight in this game, bro. And do you know what? It's amazing to go back to these BC games. That, listen, I never played that game. And I'm enjoying that game. And I can't wait, man. These BC games, some of the games that people cap for, they say we don't play old games. You never played these games before. Straight up.
Exactly.
This is why like GTA, the remasters coming out. Because no one's played them games, the younger generation.
Yeah, man.
You know what would be amazing? Because they're talking about BC, right? Imagine if the Xbox is like you can play all the Dreamcast library on the Xbox now.
Oh,
Or you're like, hey, you know what? Nintendo actually came through after we gave him shit. So Nintendo's gonna give us like the Super Nintendo and NES and maybe 64 library to the Xbox. That would be cool. Now talk about BC there. That's a W in my book.
No, but listen,
But give me Max
honestly,
Payne 3.
bro, Max Payne, bro, listen. I reckon they're gonna work on that, bro. They're doing a GTA trilogy right now. Max Payne trilogy as well. They'll
yeah.
work on it, bro. Trust me, they're gonna make money on that shit.
Yeah,
Straight
that
up.
shit. I'll be down for that.
Yeah, Ben. Bro, I play Power Stone right now.
Power Stone, that's
I can
right.
still play that right now, bro. Through the emulator, obvious, on the Series X, which is dope.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Now, you know what? This has been a great show, man. Let's do the outros, man. No, listen, Iron Mike. My voice is going a bit now because I'm not feeling well. Def Jam Vendetta. I can play
Shit.
that right now, bro. I'm still playing that in 4K right now. The game looks good. These guys have
This
seen the video
motherfucker.
clips. Shit is
Ready to
legit.
rumble. I remember that shit, Zink.
Ready to rumble as well, yeah.
Oh yeah, that boxing game was I like that boxing game.
Afro Thunder.
Bro, that shit Afro Thunder was dope. I remember
Yeah.
whooping these guys, kicking the shit out of these guys, and HMV is called. Because I was there for an hour. I knew how to play the game. They came, I whooped their asses straight up. They got to ask. And the funny thing is, bro, you got your ass kicked from a kid. Oh, me Tony, what's going on, bro?
Oh, me Tony, my homie.
Yo, Dirt, what was that wrestling game I was playing on the PlayStation 2? Shut your mouth or something?
Oh yeah, they got it was a couple good ones they had.
Bro,
SmackDown,
that game
Shut
looks
Your
good
Mouth.
and plays well.
Here comes the pain.
SmackDown. There's a Here Comes the Pain.
Pain
which-
was the best one.
This is the best one, yeah.
Bro, honestly, no cap, man. That emulator on the Xbox, bro, it's fucking beautiful. Straight up.
Yeah, man.
When he boosts his game to 4K, bang on, bro.
Hey, Ray, spit facts, bro. We eating good as Xbox guys. Let me tell you something, man. I feel 1 year into this generation. Now, let me tell you guys, the Xbox,
This motherfucker.
the Xbox One generation, even though Xbox had great games at the beginning of their generation, from Rise to Dead Rising 3, you know, within a year they had Sunset Overdrive, Titanfall. Okay. I talk a lot of shit about the Xbox One generation, right? But I specifically say the second half. But a year into this generation, even though the software hasn't been as good as the Xbox One generation, I'm just so much more excited, bro, because the roadmap is looking absolutely incredible, man. It's looking incredible. Just go off the games they have announced. Let's not even talk about the shit they haven't announced. The games that they have announced, we still haven't seen a lot of these games, actual gameplay. You know Fable is going to be quality because Playground Games is quality. You know Hellblade 2 is going to be quality because Ninja Theory is quality. So I'm so excited. I'm way more excited about this generation than I was the Xbox One generation. And, man, like you said, bro, we eating good over here. I'm playing Far Cry 6. I know it's a multiplayer, but I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying 2K. Back for Blood next week, playing out the Xbox Game Pass. Not to mention Forza Horizon 5 and, of course, Halo Infinite. I don't give a shit about Battlefield or COD this year. I usually buy COD every year. But this year, I'm kind of like,
Huh? Battlefield, I don't know.
Bro, that
Sean and I
Conquest,
played it.
I wanted to talk about that, but listen, that Conquest, bro.
I don't like Conquest, bro.
What the fuck
was going on? It's too big. Sean was like, Dut, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? I was like, bro, it's too much shit. I never liked Conquest, right? Even on the previous Battlefield games, it's too big. The matches are too. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Johnson.
Come on, man. There comes a time in every man's life. Listen, bro. the maps are too big. The games take too long. I was like, man, I don't like the the Conquest, and I can't see myself as a guy that plays multiplayer a little bit, not a lot, to spend $70 on the game that I might not play that much. So I'm not going to get Battlefield. I would have got it if they had the campaign because I usually like their campaigns. I do want to play Call of Duty campaign. I just don't want to. I don't want to spend $70 for it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, can you read this, bro?
Did you hear what Jez said on Xbox 2 yesterday? He says that they've only announced 1/3 of the games they're working on. Man, Xbox is coming up. I didn't hear him say that, but I can believe it, bro. Listen, Bangs, it's Lador Bangs. I just feel that Xbox, they can't be denied. They're not going to be denied this generation. Flight Sims. Yeah, so that's like this year, right? Yeah, so like all of those games might not be for you, but that's what I love about Xbox, man. They have a diversity of games. If you love first-person shooters, you know Xbox is probably the box to get, right? If you love different type of experiences, Xbox has that right now, man, and the future is looking amazing. No doubt about it, man. And they haven't even announced, like, we don't know what the hell contraband we don't know what contraband is going to be yet. We don't know. We know that Compulsion Games is going to be a third-person game, third-person action fantasy game. So there's so many games, man, and I love it. I love it. Couple time in the man life.
Red is on that. Red has been talking shit today, bro.
Hey, Ray, why you don't like Scram Punts again? No. Oh, man.
But listen, the amount of games are in development, guys, it's untouchable right now. You got the studios acquiring more studios, publishers, companies. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but we know Microsoft is thinking big right now. Then you got the Xbox Global Publishing as well on top of that. It's crazy, bro. Then you got these smaller games coming into Game Pass as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these smaller games are coming to the platform, like I know that's not in Game Pass, but like Death Door. So many great games. And I believe what Jazz and Randas they're saying. The game's not announced, not even a quarter. I believe that. Because next year we got Starfield, Redfall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about first party now.
Yeah.
Then maybe possible that Motorsport might make it next year.
And there's another unannounced game that's coming next year.
Unannounced game as well.
Yeah. I'm still thinking Wolfenstein.
By Machine Games, yeah.
I'm still thinking Wolfenstein, yeah. Fire. Stalker 2. I know that's not first party, but yeah. Still, man. Yeah, it's a lot of bro. They know they have to do with a service like Game Pass. They know they have to keep consistent content in that service. And that's what they've been doing, man.
That's what they need, bro. Straight up, they definitely need a. Joey, have you got anything to say, bro? Before we close it out.
Shout out to the 58 people still in here, yo.
Yeah. What do I have to say? Well, I'm not hungry.
What?
Oh
I'm
shit,
not.
you know hungry?
I'm not hungry.
Well,
I'm
I am.
satisfied. Xbox is getting me a lot of food, man.
Hey Zeke, you spitting facts, bro. Everybody's gonna be on that Halo Infinite, man. Everybody's gonna be on it.
You want to talk about that? Sorry, guys. I know I'm gonna close it out. I want to talk
Yo,
about the hate. Other Zinc. I know for a fact, and some of you guys as well, like Paul and you guys, have seen certain podcasts basically downplaying Halo Infinite.
who podcast is this?
These flip floppers,
Mm.
straight up.
Yeah.
Flip
There's
floppers
always
that be talking about
excuses, right?
Halo.
Always
That
excuses.
always excuses no matter what. It seems like Halo 5. Halo might just do that for 2 weeks and that's it be done. Then talk about Twitch numbers. I love it how they keep changing the narrative. When Halo did its first flight test, I don't think Twitch numbers wasn't much, but the second time it was doing great. I think it was beating out the Fortnite.
77,000 views
Mm-hmm.
and it was beating it was beating
Fortnite.
Fortnite and COD.
Bro,
To
that's
me, that's
yeah,
amazing.
go on.
So like I see what Farq said. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't listen to that show anymore. I used to listen to it every week faithfully, bro. I just don't listen to it no more.
Oh, Crossfire?
Listen,
Okay.
that's the thing. I don't understand. You don't have to hate on everything Xbox, man. I mean, I don't hate on everything PlayStation. It's like these guys hate Xbox. Like they hate Xbox. I'd be like, damn, why do they hate it so much? These guys think PlayStation is flawless and they hate Xbox with a passion.
And I think it's funny how they disguise it. They're like, we're not talking bad about the game, but you have to think, there's always a but. There's always a fucking but on everything. It's
bro.
like, come on, man.
100%, bro. Halo was killing it, bro. Listen, these jealous motherfuckers are hurt. Straight up, these ponies are hurt. When Halo took the foot, bro, it dominated the weekend. Sony announced the studio. Nobody gave two shits about it. Let's be honest, because Halo was dominating the conversation, and these motherfuckers still continue to talk that shit about it. You seen like what Call of Duty is going through right now? Battlefield, they're all suspect. Halo's doing a great job right now, but they're still downplayed. Do you know why they? Because it's a fucking Xbox game.
Because it's an Xbox game. There's no doubt about it. Because it's an Xbox game. They're downplaying it. They want it to fail so bad. That's why we always say everything they said for years was bullshit. We want Xbox to do better. I want Xbox to be competition. No, y'all really didn't. Y'all really didn't. Phil Spencer needs to be fired. No, all that shit they said for them years. Man, it's all bullshit. Because what is Xbox right now? They're super competitive. They took games away from y'all. Now y'all want to cry about that? They're taking games away from us. This is heinous. But for years, y'all wanted Xbox to be more competitive. Y'all wanted Xbox to fight back. Damn, is Xbox going to fight back? And now that they're fighting back, they're heinous. They're taking games away.
Bro,
this shit is unbelievable.
Bro, listen, they actually believe them games like Starfield were coming to other platforms.
Oh yeah,
other consoles. I mean,
I still got receipts on that shit.
As soon as that shit was done, bro, that's when they start crying like bitches, straight up.
And then I hate it, man. Listen. I know others and some other guys hate it when I bring up the Xbox One generation. But I bring that up to show that where they, like show the progress of where they were to how they are now. I love that story, that success story. Like, yo, y'all remember when they was this way? Well, they're way better now. But it's funny to me when some of these guys, these PlayStation guys, bring up shit like Scalebound, Fable Legends. They go all the way back, grabbing that shit. They go back look what they did with their studios back there. Look what they did to Lionhead. Look what they did to this. They ignoring, acting like PlayStation never shut down a studio before. But I hate it when they do that, right? Now, I understand Zink and those guys hate it when I talk bad about the Xbox One generation. Yeah. But they go out there to grab those things specifically because those were bad things or quote unquote negative things that happened during the Xbox One generation. They're still grabbing that shit. It's been 6 or 7 years. They're still talking about damn Scalebound. They Platinum Games admitted. Finally, they admitted that it's definitely on us. They released 4 or 5 damn games, and the whole time Xbox paying them, they ain't even doing Scalebound. But no, it's funny how those guys, they go way back and reach. But isn't it funny how some of these PlayStation guys some of them aren't trying to be fanboys anymore? Then we go look at their past. Oh shit. I looked at his old videos. This dude was an extreme fanboy. But the thing that I'm saying is that they felt that they need to do better, right? They did better. So Xbox did better, but it's wrong? Get the fuck out of here, man.
I love it, bro. Listen, other thing, like, I'm glad that Xbox got slapped around last generation. The second half, especially the second half, beginning of the generation, because of that DRM bullshit, always online.
Yeah.
You know, Sony played to the strengths and played the game back then. But the second half of the generation, we did slow down in the first party games because of the cancellations. The way crackdown on these games came out as well. But I'm glad that happened. Because Phil made it to the seat, bro. Listen, he wanted to be the best. He wanted to be number one. He made it possible to buy studios, to buy a publisher. Under Donny D, under the other guys, they never bought a publisher. They never brought last studios left, right, center. He did it at a time where Xbox, when it comes to the console sales, they were fucking losing. They're losing like mad compared to the last generation. So what he's done, bringing into this generation, is going to be incredible.
Absolutely.
You guys think a lot of guys listen to guys like Rand, Deal, and these guys, Jazz, Jeff Grubb. When it comes to this generation, it's going to be a different ball game, from the studios to the partnership to the bro. Who would have thought they would have got Crystal Dynamics, bro? The full team working on a first party IP.
The full team, yeah, that's
the
something.
Team.
Yeah, man, think about that.
There's more coming. There's another leak about a certain developer making a AAA game for Xbox. We'll talk about that on WBG as well.
Yeah,
there's so much going on right now, and like you said, someone said in the chat what they said on Xbox too. Shout out to them guys as well. Half the games, not even a quarter of the games, have been announced yet. That's been made. These teams are making 2-3 games. Tango Gameworks is making 3 projects. They're on 3 projects right now.
Yep, and that's the Xbox first party studio. Now, don't forget,
bro. Do you understand what's going on?
Yeah,
it's gonna be insane, and I'm glad that Xbox took a beating last generation from the media, from the fanboys, from whatever. Because look where we are right now. We're gonna slap the shit out of these guys.
Hey, Sean, I said before, I told a story about when I was a basketball coach. I know if you listen to us, you've heard this story before, but I like to tell the story because to me, it sounds similar to what happened with Xbox last generation, right? So there was a team that my squad played in the regular season. We beat the shit out of this team, bro. We beat them by like 30 points. Beat the shit out of them. So the playoffs come around and we're playing them first. So me, as an arrogant ass coach, I'm like, we playing this squad again? We gonna whoop their ass. But guess what happened? Because we beat that team ass, they was ready for us. They was absolutely ready. They were prepared. They seen everything that we did. They remembered. And we lost by 1 point, 2 points. So my point is, Xbox was that team. Yes, Sony beat them. Sony beat them last generation. Xbox said, okay. Phil Spencer got prepared. He convinced Microsoft to fully back them. And they're like, yo, Sony, we ready, baby. We ready. It's going to be a fight this generation. It is. And right now, Sony has that, what's that word? Inertia. A lot of PS4 owners just bought PS5s just because that's the right thing to do.
That's the right thing to do, yeah.
That's the right thing to do. But what I'm telling you guys right now, Xbox Game Pass Xbox platform, their library of games they're going to have this generation will grab a lot of people back. There's a lot of 360 owners. there's a lot of 360 owners. why was I there so long that time?
Because I changed it.
Oh, you did? There's a lot of 360 owners that went to the PS4 that Xbox lost, and they have to grab them back. I was talking to a guy, he's like in his early 20s now, but back in his teenage years, he was a big 360 guy. But he went to the PS4 in 2013, and he has a PS5. And I'm telling him, he's such a pony now. He don't even know nothing about Xbox Game Pass. I'm telling him about Xbox Game Pass. He's like, damn, that sounds kind of dope. Maybe I should get myself an Xbox because he do like Halo. So I'm saying that, like Sean said, I'm kind of glad they got smacked around a little bit because the 360 generation, they was killing it for a while, and Sony was getting smacked around early in the PS3 generation. They got their shit together, and they eventually outsold Xbox and consoles that generation. But of course, Xbox outsold in software. But so then Xbox got kind of arrogant with non-master. They got kind of arrogant, and Sony took advantage of every mistake they made. And that's what happened last generation. But this time is different, man. Xbox ain't the one to play with. I'm just saying. Hey, Sean, there comes a time in every man's life.
Are you ready? Go for it, bro.
There comes a time in every man's life, Miss Purdy.
99?
98, 99, 100. Sherman.
We need to get them clips. Yeah, that's one of the best things that's ever happened. I know some of you guys don't like talking about it, what happened last generation. I know these ponies love rubbing it in, pause, yeah, but they love rubbing it in. But look what's happened, bro. Phil Spencer, like you said there, Phil Spencer went to Satya Nadella. You listen, if you're gonna be all in gaming, you gotta be all in. You can't be halfway in the door.
Right.
You gotta commit. Satya Nadella in the future goes, right, prove it to me, Phil. Game Pass, the cloud gaming. How could a gaming be a pillar of Microsoft? Never ever been, guys. In the space of 20 years, remember this, guys, with the OG Xbox, I know that came out, it had a lot of competition. A few years later, 360 came out, a great generation. Regardless of the Red Ring of Death, they had a great generation. Beginning of the Xbox One, they fucked up. They fell down on they tripped down. That's it. But coming into this generation, it seems like they got everything right, from the studios to the console. The software is getting better. The services as well. So it's looking incredible right now, and I'm glad. Look, they became a pillar. You've heard the story, guys. I'm sure many of you guys heard the stories that they said that Xbox, you guys, just stay in the garage. You like a rock. You like the small rock band. Just play there. Don't make no noise. Just stay quiet. Don't worry about it. You remember that interview, Dirt?
Yeah. That's what Phil said. He's like, yo, just stay in the garage. Don't make a little noise, okay? That's what it was.
That's what it was. What have you sent me, bro? 1 second.
No, I was talking about if people, if like some people don't like believe I was really a basketball coach.
Let me take a look, bro.
Yeah, man. So,
but that's the best thing. That's the best thing that ever happened, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, what's going on, Livewires? You good, bro?
Livewires, what's up, man?
What's going on, bro? This is a team that Dirt used to coach.
This is the girl team I coach, but I coach the boy team too. Every year I coach the girls and the boys. We took a picture. Hey man, that team was pretty good though. We only won like lost like 2 games. And
it's a dope team, though.
Yeah. I was really a coach. Motherfuckers.
You motherfuckers. But look, guys, listen. So many rumors are going around. And you best believe it that some of them might be true. Let's be honest. If something big does happen, we've been hearing about the Game Awards right now. For the past 2 years there, what have we seen? The Xbox Series X reveal. Hellblade in-game reveal. A sequel. Well, they're calling it a standalone game, but a sequel to Hellblade. Last year we got Perfect Dark reveal. This year, even Tim Dog as well, and a lot of guys they're getting excited for the Game Awards because they know when that show's done with, there's about 85 million people have seen that
Mm. Bro,
Game Awards, bro. Ooh.
in 2019, I remember watching the Game Awards, just watching it by myself, no podcast. You know, we wasn't doing live streams back then. I was just sitting on in my basement watching it. And when I saw Master Chief on that one part, you know, like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And Master Chief, then you saw the Xbox Series X. He's like, oh my God. Is that the new Xbox? Because at first I was like, is this a PC Xbox? What the hell is this? And damn, then Hellblade 2 in engine. I was like, oh, dog. And that blew me away. And that right there was the first indication that this ain't the same Xbox. For me, Miss Purdy. This ain't the same Xbox. Hey, your point of view is, I believe High Busters was supposed to be at launch, but because of COVID, they had to delay it a little bit.
High Busters was an interesting take. I like what they did. They took it back old school and it was running a lot better compared to. But Gears 5, listen, a lot of people ask Gears 5 needs to do something different. They need to make it open semi world, you know.
Yeah.
They did that, bro. You got an 84, 85 meta, but people still wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Or they just go for, you know, like doing a break. So
No, that's all it is, bro. Listen, I'm just excited, bro. As Xbox fans, the gamers, how can you not be excited? How can look what they're doing right now, the moves they're making. And as a gamer, guys, I know people love to take. I know these motherfucker ponies love to take the piss out of Game Pass. Bro, there's games in there that these motherfuckers wouldn't even want to buy. Let's be honest. And there's some great games in there. Straight up from the smaller to the bigger ones.
Hey, man.
Outriders, bro, we took Outriders, we took MLB,
yeah.
Psychonauts 2. You had to pay $60 for that shit.
Blood, Back for Blood. Gonna be the same
Back
thing
for
next
Blood
week.
coming out next week. Bro, there's maybe some more unannounced games. I know Joey's talking about Mighty Goose. That may be a $20 game. Bro, that's the beauty of Game Pass. As a gamer, it diversifies your gaming library straight up. You don't want to be them, let's just play Warzone, let's play NBA only, or let's stick to the AAAs only. As a gamer, it opens you up to like maybe this type of studio, like Inside. Incredible game that is. A lot of people might not look at that game because it's not a AAA game. It doesn't look good. It looks like a kiddish game, but that's a horror game. But that's the opportunity that gives you Game Pass. Like the games like Last Stop. I can say to you, bro, listen, this Battlefield beta code there, download it. Let's give it a try. Conquest. Even like with the EA as well, it gives the EA trials as well with the Game Pass Ultimate. You can say, let's download FIFA trial. Let's just have a bit of a game. Let's see if you like it. You just don't know. And that's the opportunity it gives you to try more of these games that you would even look at.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's try them out.
Let's
And
try
see
them
the
out.
thing
That's what
of-
it is. No, go on, bro, because you got to take to effect as well. Like, we don't need to download this game. When it comes to this holiday day, a game like The Last Stop or Origami 2, which came in recently, bro, you won't need to download it. If I said, just give it a try, you might like it. Click off a button, bro.
That's it. So let me say this before we get out of here, man.
Yeah.
It's funny to me when people like they hate on Game Pass just because it's an Xbox thing. I just don't understand people. I mean, I can't tell people how they should feel about certain things, but I just don't understand hating on a service strictly because it's not your favorite platform. You know, if PS Now became similar to Game Pass, I'm sure y'all would be okay with it. Like, it's just stupid to me hating on Game Pass. That's Game Pass, father. Game Pass is this. No, Game Pass is great. It's a great service. End of the story.
Straight up, bro, man. Let's just close that. Look, shout out to every one of you guys. I know the stream we were supposed to go later, but you know what? Because of Jim Ryan, what he said, he made the ponies cry. I go, yo, Joey, we gotta talk that shit right now. I'm free. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm still a bit rough at the moment, but I'm feeling a bit better. Let's go live and let's fucking fuck these ponies up straight up. So shout out to every one of you guys who come in here. We had over 72, 73 people at one point. Still over 50. I know normally we do TTS on a Friday, but like we said, man, you guys rock out with us, and that's what we love, man. Any day you guys are there. So shout out to every one of you guys, man. So respect to you guys. 1 second, bro.
Straight
Yeah,
up
so-
respect, man.
Respect straight up to every one of you guys, man. No matter what day, what time, you guys show up and show the love, man. So respect to every one of you guys anyway. So Joey, what's going on with you, bro?
Nothing. Falling asleep. Tired. Need a day off. Need a vacation.
That's it?
Ponies can suck my. Goodbye.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You're dead. WBG Monday is coming up. Are we gonna be talking that shit? You're on mute.
Yeah. Hey, give me a second, man.
Oh shit. They come with time in
He's about to show his face.
They come with time in Miss Purdy.
No, for real, man. I'm tired, man. I've been busy.
Now I know this was we were planning on doing the show.
Oh man, my
later.
mama had called me, bro. Hold on.
Oh,
Yo,
shit. Oh
You
shit.
gotta answer mom's call, you know?
Yeah, Mama HDR has it comes first.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, we're gonna have fun Monday, man. That's a very good topic, and we spent like almost an hour on it, and that's a great topic, man. I love to talk about that. What Jim Ryan said, I think that's an amazing topic. Yeah, Zing, man. Like, go back and listen to it. It was at the start of the show.
I love timestamps as well, but it was right at the start, bro. A couple of minutes in, we did about 40 minutes on that topic.
Yeah, it's a great
Easy.
topic, man. And I like I said, I enjoy. There's certain topics you're passionate about, and that's one because the evolution of gaming I like to talk about, and it's also funny to see and hear ponies say that they never would put their games on PC. They would never do this. They would never do that. Wrong. And then what Charlie Murphy said, wrong.
Never gonna get it.
We should get that. I should clip that.
Never gonna get it, man.
You do your Sherman Clump.
There comes a time in every man's life where these motherfucking ponies talking shit. And I say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. 98, 99, 100.
I love it, bro. Yeah, damn, man. WBG Mondays, I can't wait, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna
Do
be
we
fun,
have a
bro.
special guest on this week?
Yeah, we have my boy Eli the Realist coming on this Monday, man.
Hell yeah.
I've been promising him for a while to come on. So I hit him up and said, yo, bro, gonna come on Monday? He said, yeah, sure. So and we had another good guest the week after, but I don't want to jinx it yet because some of them guys they might not be able to make it, and then I like promoted the shit out of it. So
It's Phil Spencer.
yeah, I wish.
Yeah,
So man. So check out Monday. Eli the Realist. Check it out.
Definitely, bro. Like, fuck you, man. That interview, yeah. It's happy to see. I'm happy as well because these ponies are still in denial. But, man, oh, sorry, but 1 second. When Dirt did a video, they still didn't believe him, even with that clip as well.
Bro, Jim Ryan saying it out of his own mouth in his own words. Guys are still in the chat saying, yo, they ain't gonna put their games on PC. They put like 3 or 4 games on PC already, bro. 20, like one guy said, well, 10 to 20 million is great. I said, yeah, that's good, but obviously it's not good enough. If they're talking about putting their games to hundreds of millions of people. Come on, y'all. They're just in denial. Even when Jim Ryan is saying something, they're still in denial, bro.
I think 10 to 20 million copies sold is not enough to pay payroll for the whole company. So
Are you
you
sure
need more,
about that,
motherfucker.
Joey? Are you sure about that, Joey?
I don't know. I'm tired, man. I'm falling asleep for real. God damn.
Well, look, shout out to every one of you guys, man. Respect to you guys. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Because you know what time it is. It's time to talk that shit.